Here we go. Oh, here we go. 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 Oh, here we go. 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 Yeah, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, yeah. You a hoe. Oh, yeah, yeah. Now here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So here we go. Here we fucking go. Here we go. Yes, sir. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Testing. Yeah. I'm on that. I'm on that. I'm on that bit. I'm on that bit. I'm on that bit. I'm on that bit. Yeah. Alright, let's get straight into it, man. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. Chaotic Kicks, I see you off in here. Hoes look good. Hey, man, I know I've been gone at 2K, man. I've been working my astronaut off today, man. I got some big videos coming in next couple of days. Just got done shooting today. I've been shooting pretty much all day. You shout out to my boy, man, Christopher Jones. Chris Jones in the building. If he is watching, shout out to him, man. I got some big things popping on the channel coming soon, so make sure you guys keep your eyes peeled on that, man. Hit that like button. We got 66 people in here. Oh, my bad. 72 people in here, I think. I'm 79. It's moving like really well. I got 3 different lists going. Excuse me, I got hiccups. 3 different lists going on. Shout out to Predator King, Sharon, Carleone, Wise Citizens, Caleb, Host. Uh-oh, my bad. Damn. My bad. Yeah, shout out to Stanley James, Pete P in the building. What's going on, Pete P, man? You the one that hate me when I do this voice, man. You laughing now. Yellow Boy in the building, Cassine in this thing. Chris NYC, I already see you in the building. Hopefully we can get by today without having any Chicken Slayer popping up and doing crazy shit once again. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if the echo is gone, by the way. Shout out to goddamn Low Key in the building. Shout out to motherfucking Chaotic Kicks once again. Prince Kel, Brian Player. Shout out to Worst Nightmare. I saw you up there in the chat as well. Gelliston is in this bitch. Garrett Morley's in this hoe. Motherfucking Unknown is off in this bit. Mood NYC, Michi, I see you. Dope Kicks, Eric Santana. I already see y'all. Miguel Pachico in the bitch. Drayson is in this bit. You already know what it is, man. We finna get this thing popping, panties dropping, and it ain't no motherfucking stopping. Unless they demonetize us. They've been demonetizing every single live. Maybe because I curse too much. Maybe because we just do a little bit too much. But it's all good. It's you guys who makes this thing pop. All donations are always appreciated but never needed. But once again, I appreciate it and I love you guys for that. And if you can, make sure you hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. And let's get on into the show, man. Let go. And shout out to Prince Kel, Repman 1109 days. You already know what it is, man. Repman 1109, Soulfiend 1109, Repman 1017. You already know what it is, man. We do this thing. Always and forever. Never forget. Let's go into the first story for the day I wanted to talk about, man. Whoa, what the hell? That's not the first story. Yeah. Let me get this right. I'm trying to goddamn expose mine. What if I had a flick up or something? What if I had a flick? Here we go. All right. Get this out of the way. All right, so first things first, we did on the last live, we was going, shout out to Houston Sneaker Club. What's good, bro? Gary, what's going on, man? The last live we did, we were talking about, would you give a hug to the person that killed your brother? And we kind of all had very similar answers. No disrespect to the brother, the young brother, man, who gave that hug. That was his decision, and we cannot shame him for that. You know what I'm saying? But as we were doing that show yesterday, come to find out that the dude that protested, or not protested, the dude that testified against the cop was killed. Off the rip, you know, all of us are going to say, oh, it's the cops are involved, you know, and do you blame it? You know, do you blame us for this type of timing? I don't really fault anybody for blaming that, because I damn sure did, and I still am very skeptical what's going on. I have not yet. They hating YouTube. Who's hating? Oh yeah, they are for the demonetization. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So I didn't do any more research on that story. I wanted to do it today. One thing that I want you guys to always notice when we do these type of streams and stuff is that when I get a title, I'm not here to present anything with you. I'm not here to present you a story or present something. I'm here to learn about it either on the spot, read it and learn right on the spot, or learn it from you guys in the chat. So I don't know anything about what really happened. I heard little things here and there, but today we're going to actually read on at least what is being said. Also, big thing, I am taking calls. It doesn't have to be about this case. It can be about anything. If you want to come and say what's good, say, yo, Tony, I fuck with you or whatever, I am taking calls. The number is right underneath me. Let me make sure ain't nobody already called, by the way. No. The number is 404-919-1419. Feel free to call into the show. If you want to chop it up about something, I am taking calls. I repeat, I am taking calls. You want to call and say, hey, Tony, I like the show. Hey, Tony, what's your thoughts on this? Hey, Tony, you know, is your ball swollen? Anything you want to say, feel free to call in, and we will talk about it live. Okay? It's right there. The number. Oh, the number is actually, hold on. Let me put it on the, it's here too. It's down there. I need to copy this. And then put this here. Let me see if I can do it. Paste duplicate, yeah. So that you guys can see it. If you want to call in, feel free to call in and chop it up. Even about this topic. So, Joshua Brown murdered, arrest made in death of witness in Amber Geiger trial. Jaquez Mitchell, 20, Michael Mitchell, and Thaddeus Green, 22, traveled from Alexandria, Louisiana to purchase drugs from Brown, police said. Okay, so right off the rip, this is weird. If I just got done being on trial for a murder, like a real trial, you know, like a real death, everything, like, I am not going to be doing anything even after the trial for quite some time. Because I'm testifying, I'm a witness. Like, I don't know what the cops made. They may break in at any time to come and search my crib or whatever for who knows what. I just don't quite get that right now. That right there, automatically, I'm already feeling like what's going on. Right now, if I am not even involved, if I witnessed a murder and I know that I've been doing this and that, like, I am not going to have drugs in my house anywhere, because I know cops may need to come by and talk to me and speak to me and ask me questions, right? Okay, that's before the case. The case just finished. I'm still not getting that shit anywhere close to me at this time. I need a couple days off. You know what I'm saying? Like first of all, that's one story. The other story is I was just on national TV. Everybody knows me right now. Like, I'm not doing anything. So maybe that's some weird shit going on, or maybe Buddy was just not think. I don't know. I just don't think he was that slow. Who knows? Bullshit story, but bro, not weird at all. What's not weird? What's not weird? What I said was not weird. Like, are you agreeing with me, Houston? With that said, I think it's something more to it. Do you agree with me, Houston? Or are you just saying that I'm overthinking? Let's read the story. Can't trust none of. Okay, listen. 3 suspects have been identified in the murder of Joshua Brown, a key witness in the murder trial of former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger. The 3 identified are Jaquez Mitchell, 20 to 32, Michael Mitchell, and 22, traveled from Alexandria, Louisiana, to purchase drugs from Brown, 28, in the parking lot of a Dallas apartment complex, according to authorities. So this motherfucker must have had some of that loud pack for these people. We already got a call coming in. All right, hold on. How the fuck do I answer this shit? Hold on. How the fuck do I answer? My phone's ringing right now, but I don't want to answer it from there. Hold on. Sorry, man. I'm getting used to this shit. How the fuck do I answer this shit? Hold on, bro. How the fuck do you answer? Okay. Let me see if I can call this number back. Calling this number back. Hello?
Hey, Tony.
What's going on, man? Can you hear me? Oh, shit. Hold on. Hold up. We got some technical difficulties. Hold on, bro. If you're watching the live stream, that motherfucker hung up. I gotta get these settings right. Hold on. Audio settings. Okay, here, microphone. All right, let me see. Maybe I can do the headset testing. Let me try this again. The fuck is going on, man?
Hey, what's good?
That motherfucker's calling me from everywhere now. Yo, the fuck?
Hey, what's good?
Microphone. Come on, bro. Come on now. Hold on, y'all. I gotta make sure this is right. Let me test myself. Nah, let me try it one more time. Try to call this dude back one more time. I can't hear me calling him, though. DR, man, we aiming for that 600 to break that TV today, DR, man. That's what's on the. That's what we aiming for today. All right, I don't know what's going on.
Hey, can you hear me?
Let me call let me do a test. Let me call this number. I should have got this straightened out before I went live, but I don't know what the hell this thing is, so I can't even lie to you. Larry. All right. Testing.
Call from
Larry.
Fuck.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Man? Why is
To
it
accept,
picking up
press
like this,
1.
man?
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Larry.
To accept, press 1.
All right, I'm gonna have to just do. I'm probably gonna have to do this from my actual phone because it's acting stupid right now. Let me try one more thing, man. Let me try one more time. Let me see. Last time, and we're gonna keep the show rolling because I can't deal with this shit. Let me see. I'm calling myself. Let me see if it picks up. She sound like she bad. He said he's on his lunch break? Why is it doing this? Oh. Hello?
Hello?
Testing.
Testing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, for some reason I can't hear myself. Hold on, nigga. Buddy said he was on his lunch break? Testing. Why the fuck? Alright, man. Fuck this shit. They call, I just pick up my goddamn phone. I ain't got time for this fucking shit. YouTube never want your boy to win, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell's going on? This shit was working fine. Now I can't talk to niggas. If you want to call in, I'll pick up my phone. Oh my god, look, my camera trying to flip out on me. Y'all want to call in, man? We'll try it when somebody else calls in. Hopefully this shit ride out, cause it's trying to see me fail, and I don't want to give it to it today. All right. So okay, so we back. We good. Chat. Yeah, technical difficulties. I apologize. Okay, so they're traveling. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. So I wanted to see how far this place was. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is my goddamn shit dying on me? Y'all see this, man? Why is everything fucking up? I got niggas calling me now. Hello?
Call from.
Yeah, hello?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hello? Hello? Yeah? What's going on, man?
I'm a big fan from Maryland.
Huh?
That's how I'm a fan from Maryland. Can you hear me?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Maryland. What's going on, man? How you doing? Huh? Okay. Shout out to my fan from Maryland. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. Now it's back working. I don't know what's going on, guys. So we're gonna if it keeps fucking up, I got my webcam. I'll throw my webcam on. All right. So we got let me see. What's the name of this place? Alexandria, Louisiana. Let me see from Dallas. I need to see how far this is. So these niggas drove 5 hours. It's not far. It's not far. Houston, you drive 4 hours, 5 hours for some weed? This nigga said it's down the street. The hell you talking about? It's down the street. Please tell me more. Okay, there we go. Now we finally got something where I can hear this shit. Okay, I think I got it to work. Let me just test call myself, y'all. I think I got it to work. Let me just test call myself. Y'all hear that though? So we're gonna call now. We call my phone. Hello. Testing. Yeah, that's it. We got it. All right, my bad, y'all. Call in. Somebody call in real quick. Nima told us somebody the worst nightmare called in. Man, hell to the nah, man. I ain't driving. I know. Well, it was some big things in here from what we read initially, but fuck that, nigga. That's too much. Especially, okay, 5 hours for some trees. That's already one crazy thing. But then 5 hours to rob a nigga and potentially kill him is even more. Now, out of town, murk a person out of town, do the dirt out of town is better than doing the dirt in town. You know what I'm saying? You learn that in Four Brothers, man. Out of town robbers. Or no. Why you hire in town niggas? You're supposed to hire out of town niggas. You remember when they had the wrong people to murk the grandma and all that? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so yeah, parking lot was in custody at a hospital and the other two suspects were being sought. Assistant Chief Avery Moore said at news conference 2 fugitives are believed to be armed and dangerous. Jacquez Mitchell told police that Brown shot him in the These niggas got caught and just gave it up like that. Told the police that Brown shot him in the chest after Green and Brown got into an altercation during the drug deal, and that Green then shot Brown twice. Woo! So Buddy might be getting off on some goddamn self-defense type shit. He took the bullet and clapped. Green took Brown's backpack and the gun and used to shoot. Green took Brown's backpack and the gun used to shoot Jacquez Mitchell, and the 3 suspects fled the scene, Moore said. Okay, so Green, who's Green? Thaddeus Green took Brown's backpack and the gun used to shoot Jacquez Miller. Okay, so he killed Joshua Brown. Jacquez took the gun and the backpack and dipped. The suspects dropped Jacquez Mitchell off at the hospital. The assistant police chief said, adding that warrants will be expected for the two. Michael Mitchell is the suspected getaway driver. Police confiscated 12 pounds of marijuana. So there you go, Houston. That's what you wanted to hear. 12 pounds of marijuana, 149 grams of THC cartridges, and $4,000 in cash during a search of Brown's house. So, Brown, I guess you just go to court, testify against police officers and think that, like, oh, I'm going to have 12 pounds of marijuana in my room. Like, in my brain, bro, if I'm going up against the cops, like, I'm thinking, like, bro, these niggas want to get back at me. They want to get even with me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, they want to find some way to get me. And yeah, I ain't seen Making a Murderer with Stephen Avery and all them when Buddy went to jail for, like, God damn it, this fucking shit. What the hell's going on, man? What is going on today, man? Here we go. Let's just fight fight these battles together. We're gonna fight our battles. We're not gonna keep allowing it to fucking play with us and shit. Now let me see what the hell going on. Wow, okay, this thing is working perfectly fine. Oh, I see what's going on. So you're trying to tell me you go and testify. Stephen Avery went to jail for like, 10, 18, some crazy amount of time, years, right? And then comes out of jail because he wasn't even guilty, and then sues the goddamn county police or whatever. And they try to goddamn once he sues them for money, they put another murder on him. Because they were basically trying to fish and find something to get him with. Come on, bro. I don't like to talk about the dead. I do not. But if this is just as blatant, as just clear as day, I don't know what the hell this dude was thinking. My guy got the Dragon Ball Z shirt on. I feel connected with him. Like, that's why I feel bad about this story. But come on, man. 12 pounds of marijuana? This is like, man, yeah, I just got done, with this case. I just got done testifying against these cops. I'm about to go ahead and make this 12 pounds of marijuana sale. I mean, Jesus. Lee Merritt, a lawyer for the family of Botham Jean, who was fatally shot by Geiger, previously said Brown had reservations about testifying trial due to concerns for his safety. Understandable. But so if you're concerned for your safety, why would you go and sell drugs? You know what the flip side of this is? This is what I'm thinking, right? Same thing with Tekashi 6ix9ine, right? Everybody's here we go. I gotta put out a harassment or something, man. I think Ricky's like, is this harassment? Is this donation harassment?
Ooh, that pussy popping
Is
on
this
the
is this donation
handstand.
harassment? Is there such thing as donation harassment, y'all? Is this donation harassment, man? Shout out to Ricky B in the building, man. I followed you on that Chicken Slayer account on IG, man. And Ricky, you should call in. You should call in, let the people hear your voice, man. But so anyways, back to what we were saying. So peep this, right? Same thing with 6ix9ine. Same situation with 6ix9ine. Everybody say, well, some people say he gonna get killed when he get out of jail, right? If you gonna kill 6ix9ine, oh, we got a call. We got a call. Here we go. Let's see what's up. Hello? Talk to me. Oh, he's calling. Ricky B. Ricky, can you hear me? What's up, man? Man, I need to get what job. You need to put me on your job. I need to work for you, man. Hi, what you think about this story, though, man? Do you think it's kind of funny or what? Hey, Ricky, if you can you mute the background, the video in the background? It got a little echo. Yeah. Yeah.
Man, what I'm gonna say is this, bro. We gotta remember something, man, and it's just what it is. Racism ain't dead, bro, and we gotta accept it for what it is. I ain't saying we have to accept we have to accept that being black is anything lesser. But what we gonna have to do is instead of us standing up for a bunch of stupid shit when everybody is doing stupid stuff, we gotta really learn how to come together and literally stand up together when shit is really when we need to stand up for each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll give you prime example. I'm gonna give you prime example. Like when I first jumped on your shit, and cause I've been watching you for a while, and I think your shit dope. You know what I'm saying? Your shit be inspired. It inspires me, bro. But what I'm gonna tell you is this: is like when I started supporting you, the first time I jumped on the live stream, and a lot of cats was on there like, oh, it's some homosexual stuff, or it's this, or it's that. Bro, we don't know how to support each other. And we think when we do support each other, that it's a negative thing. We turn positivity into negativity. But what I try to educate these young bloods on is that, look, man, you got to switch that energy up. Because energy, everything I do in life, I keep positive energy. You see what I'm saying? When I say I keep positive energy, I keep the positive energy going because I already know if I bring that positive energy to the game, it's going to follow, bro. That's why I don't know if you noticed, like, when I jump on your chest now and I start that donation stuff, people come right behind me.
Yeah.
They come right behind me. You know what I'm saying? And it's the thing. It's full circle, though. That's why the world's spinning a circle. Because everything is full circle. It's just going to come back around, bro.
One thing I definitely could say is like you said about like when people support. I think a lot of the problem is two things. Is one is pride. The other thing is like people aren't used. It has a lot to do with the growing ups of people, and it's been going on for many years. But a lot of people are just growing up in that hard life. Some people don't have their father with them, so they don't know how it is to be loved by not to sound. Some people will take it homophobically, but they don't know how to take love from another man, like another man. They think it's automatically gay. It's not. It can't be brotherly. It can't be someone like a big homie looking up like a fatherly role or something. So when you get love from another man, it's like automatically, yo, I'm not used to that. That's gay,
gay, bro.
Yeah, I understand.
Even when my wife was sitting there watching the shit, you know what I'm saying? When I was on the other day. She's like, what's up with the gay comment? And I said, man, you know what it is? They don't understand what love looks like from a man, bro. It's like even with the other little group chat that I jumped on with you, I think I forget the name of the other shit, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a bunch of cats that hit me sideline with just really looking for some real facts. You know what I'm saying? On some mentor type shit.
Exactly.
And what we as a people got to do, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, black, white, purple, blue, green, it don't even matter. We just got to learn to support each other, bro. Because this is my thing. I'm gonna give you a prime example. It's a machine, bro. We live in a machine. And this is what I'm gonna tell you, bro. If everybody got on YouTube right now, in every video they hopped on, they literally said, you know what? For every day I jump on, I'm gonna watch 10 videos straight through, no skips, and I'm gonna put a like on everything. Bro, if everybody did that shit, everybody YouTube would be popping.
Yeah.
And that's just how simple life is. Even with the situation with dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I understand. They say she kicked in the wrong door. You know what I'm saying? They say all this shit played out how it played out. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is what I'm going to tell you, man. Look, white people didn't start killing black people yesterday, bro. They've been killing black people. You feel what I'm saying? But my question to you is this. I give you a prime example. Cause I live in Houston, bro. And I'm going to keep it real. We had a chick out here, and you probably heard about this. She was out after midnight. Black chick, she had two warrants already. Police pull up. They tell her that they need to give her an ID to get an ID to identify herself. She identifies herself. They run the situation. It comes back that she got 2 warrants. Okay, bro, we gotta have rules. And you already know if you got 2 warrants and you out at night, you taking a chance already.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So then my man's is there he's trying to put the handcuffs on her. She snatches his taser out of his belt and literally tries to tase this nigga. White boy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else do you want this nigga to do after that?
Yeah.
What do you want him? And so then he ends up shooting and killing her. But then we want to stand up and we want to say my man's was wrong. Man, we got to know how to strategize, bro. Anything without a strategy is dead, bro. And when I say it's dead, it's like chess and checkers, bro. You got so many of these cats out here talking about they playing chess. Man, I see the checker game on. I
definitely agree.
My whole
with that.
thing in that situation right there was, look, why you outside if you got 2 warrants? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up in the hood, bro. If I had a warrant, I'm not coming outside. You hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna come outside when I get the non-arrest bond. You feel what I'm saying?
I definitely say too. Like, just I can't pinpoint to every single specific video I've seen on YouTube, but I've seen, like, with me personally, like, if I get pulled over, bro, like, and a cop starts some fuck shit, bro, I'm just gonna do what the fuck they trying
That's
to.
it, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you gotta know how to win in the situation, and a lot of people gonna tell you, Tony, they gonna be like, man, you a fuck nigga, you so like, no, my nigga, I live, my nigga.
Yeah.
I live till I got back to the house and got my attorney on the phone and let that nigga do his job.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
We gotta, bro, the problem is we don't know how to use the system. I got a lot of cats looking at me right now today, bro. They say, damn, bro, how you made it out of the hood all the way to over there with them white folks? I said, man, you know how many black successful people live in my neighborhood too, bro? I didn't get this shit overnight. I put some work in, and when I put the work in, I got to where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And so I say that to say we got to know how to learn. We got to learn how to use the system, man, and not let the system use us. Black folks been getting played for so long, bro, and it's easy. It's easy, my nigga.
Exactly.
It's so easy that you got black folks playing black folks now. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's just that we don't know how to support. We don't even know that we the largest race on the face of Earth.
Exactly. There's a drop of our blood in everything, pretty much. Shit.
Man, all I can say is this, Tony, man, look. Because I know you got other callers calling in shit. Look,
yeah,
I support you, dog.
I appreciate 100%. It, man, and I appreciate those 100%. Words, man. Everybody in the chat, everybody in the chat is agreeing to what you're saying, man. They saying facts, so we appreciate that, man.
I fuck with you for real, bro. You know, and the thing is, bro, look, let me tell you something. Keep this shit up, bro. Keep this shit, because I'm gonna tell you what. These cats need this, bro. They need this, and the reason why I say they need this, bro, no cap, bro. We suffering from a lack of knowledge, big time, bro. Big time.
I got a question I got a question from one of the subs. He said, how you gonna use the system when the system wasn't made for us?
See, look, that's the mind of a slave, bro. You gotta take over the system. You understand what I'm saying? Look, I'm gonna give you a prime example. Rich white folks are not raising their children telling them, hey, grow up, get a job, and be successful. That's not what they telling their children, bro. They telling their children, nah, you gonna own a company. You gonna do this. We gotta take ourselves out of the system psychologically, bro. This is what I want everybody in this party to do, and this is what I want you to do for me, bro. Do this shit, bro. And it's gonna change the mind of everybody that's in this party that has not read it. Bro, go read the Willie Lynch letter, bro.
The Willie Lynch letter?
The Willie Lynch letter, bro. We've been psychologically fucked, bro. A man by the name of Willie Lynch came to the South, bro, to teach slave masters on how to train their slaves and not kill them because they told them they was killing their livestock.
The making of a slave? The making of a slave?
The making of a slave, bro.
All right.
The Willie Lynch letter. And this is what I want you to post that shit up there, bro, so that they can find it. Send them the link or something, bro. This shit gonna change them, bro. And let me tell you this. This was so crazy, bro. I showed this shit to a white guy, right? Because like I said, I love everybody, bro. I'm upfront with people because people don't know if you don't teach them. And the thing about it is this. I showed this same letter to a white guy one time, bro, and I watched him cry after he read it. You know why he cried? Because he never knew how corrupt white people really was in certain areas of this world. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we got to understand. Man, all white folks ain't like that, bro. They're not like, nigga, I'm from the hood in Houston. The hood. I'm nowhere near the hood now. And the thing is, when I'm outside and I'm looking at Bob, Billy, Christine, and all these motherfuckers on the street, I'm waving at them. Yeah. I made it. And this is the thing, bro. Look, we live in a world in this day and time, bro, and this is the biggest problem. Our people don't like to read, and they lazy, bro. They waiting for a handout, bro. They waiting for a handout, bro.
One thing for me, man, like one thing I've learned so far is that I wasn't raised in like the worst neighborhood, nor was I raised in a great neighborhood. But one thing I did do, and I try to do, is to stay in my own lane, stay to doing what the fuck I did, and just my grandfather who was white, you know, used to tell me like he used to talk to me though. He wouldn't talk to me like I was a white kid. Like, you know, he told me like, look, you know, you're gonna always go through these problems with these cops. They're gonna. Cause I used to get in trouble a lot of the times with the cops and shit. He used to talk to me just how like he prepared me for the shit that I was gonna go through later on in life. And this is from a white man, you know what I'm saying? That's why I always like.
But he understood though, T.
Yeah.
He understood though. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. He saw his seed, and he knew that he couldn't let his seed get out there and be like that, bro.
Yeah. My dad, of course, he knew. My dad, he was black, so of course he knew it. But it was just crazy, like you said, like not all white people were bad. Like my grandfather, he was. That shit hurt him because he grew up during that age where that shit was like normal. It hurt. He was never like racist, but he had family members that was racist. He grew up in the South, so like he was around it. He was a part of that age. Just the mindset. It was something that it just bothered him his whole fucking life. I could tell.
Because he had to live it, bro. This the thing, man. Look, let me tell you something, and this real shit, bro. And this is what I'm gonna tell people, man. Look, we gotta stop being angry, bro. And I'm talking about. Let me tell you something. The racist white people, bro, they not gonna change, bro. You can't change them. They gotta wanna change, bro. And the only way that you can stimulate change is you have to present change. You understand what I'm saying? Bro, I want a white man once said, and I got to get his name. He said, if you ever want to hide something from a black man, put it in the book. And now, to all my black brothers in this chat right now, what was the last book you picked up and read, bro? And I'm not saying everybody in this chat don't read, but my question is, what was the last book you read? You understand what I'm saying? Bro, you can go to a person can go to the gym 5 times out the week and be smooth cut up. Another dude can come through, never been to the gym a day in his life, but been reading books all week long. Man, the dude with the book sense, literally, the book in the common sense is going to sweep them off their feet all the time, bro. It's going to sweep them off their feet all the time, bro. It's just facts, bro. Yeah. Bro, I'm gonna tell you, it's mind, body, spirit, bro.
And a good way to present that even a better way is that you got a lot of people out here that like to talk like you got a lot of people that have the brains, a lot of people that have the muscle. The person with the brain is always gonna beat the person with the muscle. At the end of the day, you can have all the muscles.
Like I see my nigga Tiptoe see, but he say black people ain't lazy, niggas up. Man, let me tell you something. You 100% right, but let me share something with you, my dude. Niggas come in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Niggas are white, black, blue, purple, and green nowadays, my nigga. Black folks are not niggas. Niggas come. You look up the word nigga, and the thing about it is, when you truly understand what the word nigga means, you literally will understand that white nigga come in every color nowadays. When you read that Willie Lynch letter, man, it's gonna self-educate you, man. It's gonna make you drop.
I swear, I'm gonna check that motherfucker out,
bro. I'm gonna knock it out the box, and this gonna be my last comment on it though. But this one I'm gonna tell everybody in this chat, bro. And it's just facts, bro. And this with anything you do in life. It's one word in life. If you do this one thing in life, you gonna get something out of it, bro. It don't matter if you're doing good, bad, whatever you're doing, it's gonna come to you, bro. It's called consistency.
Exactly.
Consistency.
Definitely.
I don't want to hear about the system, bro. I don't want to hear about. No, I don't want to hear about the system. And if the person that said that shit in this chat talking about the system not designed, man, you got niggas on YouTube making millions of dollars nowadays.
Exactly.
But the thing is, if you can get on here and watch a nigga every day, if you can pick your phone up and get on Instagram every day, if you can do anything to support somebody else every day, you need to learn how to support yourself. And the biggest problem is we don't know how to be consistent with the support that we give for ourselves than rather what we give to other people. All you got to do is switch it up, bro. Switch that shit up and literally be consistent with and supporting yourself, bro. It's too easy to make money nowadays. Niggas ain't gotta sell dope no more, bro. You ain't gotta do that shit. I ain't never met a successful dope dealer.
Never.
And I'm gonna go as far as this. I got a lot of politicians in my family, and all of them niggas sell dope.
Dolan, that's exactly what he's saying. He said, "Fam, the system and YouTube is two different things." You don't have to take the route of the system. You can create it basically yourself. Like you think the system,
create your system, man.
Yeah, you think the system that causes black people that have oppression and have these problems have anything to do with what I'm doing? Like I'm not an exception. I'm just not taking that route. The system
exactly.
the system
you
is
choose
going
it.
the system is the hood mentality, the selling of the drugs and going getting locked up, the typical shit that people that is going on every day, having the warrants and all that. The way you avoid that is just not taking that route. Then you don't fall in. I don't have to fall into the system because I'm not taking that route of the system, and not everybody has to take that route. You don't have to.
Let me give it to you. Let me give it to him. I'm gonna give him a little something else real fast, bro. And this is probably gonna fuck a lot of people up, bro. It's just like the people that voted for Barack Obama, right? Okay, but then you turn back around, and a lot of people probably gonna hate me after this shit. But if your mind is deep, you'll understand where I'm coming from with this shit.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think I know they're looking at Donald. They're looking at Donald Trump, and they're like, "This motherfucker here is retarded." And I'm not saying that Donald Trump is an educated man, but he's a systematic man. You know what I'm saying? He know how to take the system and make it work for himself. And when I say this to say this, bro, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm a Republican at heart, down to the dead ass. I don't fuck with Trump because I think that nigga's crazy, but at the same time, his marketing skills is impeccable. At the same time, I didn't go as far as this. The reason why I'm a Republican, bro, is because of the layout, bro, the understanding. This is the thing, bro. Until we get out of that lazy mindset, you know what I'm saying? What people don't realize, man, when you put a Democrat in office, bro, they give you all of these handouts. They want to give you food stamps. They want to give you this. They want to give you that. And the thing is, in psychological, we think like, oh no, we need that shit. We need that shit. No, you don't need that shit, my nigga. It's just like this. If I take you fishing, and I'm the only one holding the pole, and every day we go fishing, I catch fish and we eat, but then something happened to me, and my nigga, I never taught you how to fish, you gonna die. Because you ain't gonna know how to fish.
Ricky,
let me tell you fishing. Go ahead.
Now I was gonna say, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, right? I got into it with my mom about this the other day. Cause she's thinking about she got the Democratic mindset of that same thing, right?
Nah, bro.
So this peep this. My mom, she never got married, but she's been with my stepfather for damn near over 13 years now. And she got, out here in Atlanta, she got the EPT, so they're not married, so they just see her as a single parent. So she get the food stamps, right? And my girlfriend, she My girlfriend's about to get my mom a new job, though, a better job. And my mom was like, oh, damn, if I make too much money, I'm going to lose my EBT. And I said, Mom, what kind of dumbass I had to go off on? I'm like,
Shit,
like,
bro.
that's what I'm saying. That's the mindset.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
and it's my mom. I'm just being honest. Like, people be willing, like, the thing is we get in this system where, like, people don't want to go above it because they don't want to lose that welfare to EBT or anything. When, like, right now where I make my money, I don't get health benefits from any, like, if you don't make a certain amount of money, you're gonna get that. The government's gonna give you all this shit for free. But why do that? Now you're gonna limit yourself to be able to achieve more and get more and pay for the shit yourself. So, like, yeah, like,
Man,
I mean,
look,
that I had to tell my mom that
you,
and explain it to her because she had that mindset. Like, I'm like, Mom, you gotta got that mindset. Like you could be.
you gotta
making so
lose
much,
that shit, T.
Yeah, and that's some real shit.
And,
like,
and
you know.
And you know what, T? And I'm gonna tell you, bro. This was real, bro. This was on some real shit, bro. The thing is, bro, until we take our mindset out of that, I can't have nothing more. I can't do nothing more. Bro. This is the Democratic way. This is how this shit was designed, bro. It's designed to keep giving you food stamps and all of these support systems. But what people don't realize is, bro, when you really pick that book, when you really start picking books up and reading, you're gonna be like, God damn, bro. They had me hypnotized.
Yeah.
I give you prime example. Who freed the slaves? A lot of niggas don't even know Republicans freed the slaves, bro.
Exactly.
Lincoln freed the slaves. A lot of people don't even. A lot of people don't even know this shit right here. Democrats build jails, bro.
Yeah.
The Democratic Party, excuse me, is behind the jail system, bro. Bro, that's new modern day slavery right now.
MLK backed. Didn't MLK back Nixon and Republicans as well? Like all that shit. But like it basically, I think he wanted to back him. That's right when it started to switch was between Nixon and then JFK, I believe. Right then is when it started switching.
I'm telling you, bro.
But before all that,
man, look, you know, if people look this shit up when you get a chance to, bro. Look up invitations to the wealthy for organizations. And what it's gonna consist of, it's gonna bring up a bunch of shit that's gonna show you where they send invitations out to multimillionaires that are interested in building jails, building bridges, and then they get this certain percentage off the bridges, off the jails, off whatever the investment is for the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, when I tell you, bro,
yo, Ricky, everybody in chat, man, they need some type of, they want to contact you, man. These people like they say you need to open up a seminar. Goddamn, we might need to get you on the live, get some words of wisdom every once in a while. But they loving this, man. These people in the chat, you need to go talk to these people afterwards. Man,
you know, I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm whatever, bro.
All right,
I'm whatever, bro. And we'll set up something. You got the number, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm gonna lock you in. I'm gonna text you. This your real number? Cause I'll text you.
Yeah, it's a 713 number.
Yeah. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna text you from my real number. Once I get done.
Okay, baby.
All right. Or just DM it to me. DM this to me so I can save it easier. Cause I'm got a whole bunch of shit going on.
I did. I DM'd the.
Oh yeah, you did on IG
the other day.
I got you. Bet.
Yeah, it's an 862 number though. It's gonna be different from the 713. So it's two phones.
All right, bet, man. We appreciate that, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bro. Man, look, keep it pushing, T.
We'll do.
Keep it pushing, bro.
We'll do, man. Appreciate it.
All right, bet.
All right, Brody. Peace. Words of wisdom from Ricky B. Jesus, that was a great conversation. I like you guys. He gonna be in the chat. So, if y'all got any questions for him, feel free to ask him. He'll be in the chat. And somebody said, why dime out my mom? Bro, listen, my mama live in a goddamn $380,000 house, believe it or not. My mom is well off. The problem is that that's the mindset that I'm pretty sure plenty of other people have that same mindset. My mama don't need to be on that shit. She's well off without it. Hello?
Call from. To accept, press
Somebody
1.
ready to
send
talk.
a voicemail, press 2.
Hello? Hello? Yo. Somebody goddamn blocked it. What the fuck? Yo, hello?
Call from. To accept, press.
Hello?
Yo,
What's good?
what's up?
What's going on? Who this?
Who this?
Alright. I thought it was a real person. We ain't got time for trolls, man. Come on, man. Y'all nigga flooding this thing now. Hello?
Call from.
Hey, what's up, Tony?
Who's this? Hello?
Houston Sneaker Club.
Who's this?
Houston Sneaker Club.
Oh, what's good, Brody? I saw you in the chat ready to spill it out. What's going on, man? Talk to us. What you feeling?
Yeah, so we both in the same area. Well, we kind of both in the same area. I don't know what hood he grew up in, but I'm in Houston. I'm in Atlanta right now because I'm relocating.
Are you moving out here to the A?
Yeah, my job is relocating.
What part if you don't mind me asking? Is it kind of, I don't want to.
I'm
East side, west side?
Whatever. I don't even know. I'm next to I'm in the Marriott in the Cumberland Mall right now, by the Cumberland Mall.
Okay.
My building is right down the street, so I can't tell the name because I got I got a
you good.
disclaimer or whatever.
So you Cumberland, yeah, that's on the north south. It's north. Cumberland's on the north side.
I have no idea.
I believe so. Yeah.
I have no clue.
No, you good. But go ahead.
Well, we both from Houston, so I know he said he from Houston, grew up in the hood. But I grew up in a place called Fifth Ward. You can Google it. I was born in Fifth Ward, grew up in a place called Ailey. They call it the SWAT.
Okay, we got a SWATs out here too.
Yeah, it's as bad as it can possibly get. And I heard a lot of stuff he was saying. He right. So the first thing with the Republican thing, most black people are Republican. You don't most black people don't believe in, same-sex marriage. Most people blacks don't believe in. They're very prideful. So they don't really like taking handouts, and most of them, truly believe in church. If you think about all the Republican values, hell, most of us are Republican.
Yeah.
I think where it gets where we break it down though, when you say, okay, all you gotta do is go out here and try. The system I'm in the system. I don't mean like in the system in the sense of I get paid. I'm in the system. That's what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
I actually look at all those things, and guess what? Out of the hundreds of thousands of people that actually get these benefits, guess who get the most of the benefits?
You have to tell me who gets the
White
most.
people.
Okay, I got you. Go ahead.
Whites do. White.
So when we say system, because we can't, when we break it down, the system on one end can be welfare, but the system on another end can be business grants and shit like land grants, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
It's not just that. Like when you think about it, most of the people that get okay, let's go back. Let's just kind of scale back. I was hearing him talking. I'm thinking like, okay, he kicking some real stuff, but there are some pieces that are missing. Like example would be when you go backwards. At one point in time, you talk about generational wealth. How can you have generational wealth when you were never given the privilege to make it? Just because you're doing well doesn't mean that everybody's going to have that opportunity, because what he's talking about is an anomaly. He's not talking about a system that was set up. I'll give you a great one. I went to a game, bro. Went to a football game. Went to my old college football game. I'm walking out, and it's me, my daughters, my wife. We walking. Got this white dude in front of me with his son. As he's walking, his son tells him, his son is 21, because he says, like, I'm 21, I don't have a job. The white guy looks at his son and tells his son, hey, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. I don't really have a path. I graduated a couple of, like a year ago or something like that. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to call John. And what John's going to do is John's going to give you an interview. And all you got to do is show up. And the starting salary is like $125,000 to start off with. The dude ain't even 22 yet, bro. Ain't 22. We don't have CEOs and all that sitting at the top of the house like that, bro. We don't have that. So you think about
I got one question. I got one question, just not to cut you off. I want you to continue, but one thing, as far as what Ricky was saying, do you think that he's trying to say that we are offered the same opportunity? Because I don't feel like we're all. I definitely don't feel like he was saying that, nor do I believe that. I feel like we do have to work twice as harder at the end of the day. Like I believe all that still.
Well, no, but there is a system that's used to be put against us. You had the crack epidemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was no programs to help people get off crack. But the opioid epidemic, in which I'm part of, I watched the programs that are given to these people. So that whole thing is built to not tear down their communities. If you got people all strung out, they're tearing down their communities. Imagine, you make more money off of opioids than you make off of crack. I don't think people realize that. You got CEOs, an EpiPen costs pretty much not even $25, I think it's $17.38 to make. But they charge the EpiPen at $600. It costs $600 to get an EpiPen.
And the chat, yeah. You can call back. Yeah, Ricky, I'll see if I can. I wonder if I can get both of y'all on the phone. But Ricky wants to call back in now. But I definitely see what you're saying from that perspective. Basically what my man Houston is saying, when all of our family members in the 80s were going through crack. There was no thing to help it. And, you know, think of it now. If a crackhead kills somebody, it's like, oh, this junkie killed this person. But if a person on some opioid kills somebody, it's like, oh, he's sick. He's sick. Oh my God, he's sick.
Hear it every day.
He's sick.
We
He's not
hear it,
he's not a drug addict. He's just mentally sick, or he needs, you know, there's like we have this program that's gonna help you get off of this. Whereas like crack and all that shit, you know, it's kind of like you don't see that type of thing going on. Now I don't know if it's gotten better as far as with crack, but go ahead.
I've been following you too, and the one thing I remember one time you and I talked about how, not you and I, but we were in the chat. You made a comment. You said, "Hey, you got to have a skill." And you said, "My skill was computers." That's what I latched on to. You automated, right? That's what you have. Out of every YouTuber, at least YouTube or whatever, your automation skills are second to none. Nobody can touch you on that, bro. Everything that you do from that level can't be touched. So when you ask, well, do black people read? They do. They read you. They're automated. They don't read books no more. They go online.
Yeah.
You don't need to read a book. You ain't got to go to a Barnes and Noble to get information no more. It's at the touch of your fingertips. And there's a lot of black people that do that. We're taking a very small group of people and saying, hey, you know what? Like, we don't do this. Do that. If you really think that, you know, some people are just out there being lazy, like I see it every day. They're not being lazy. And then they're entrepreneurs. Bruh, not everybody's built to be an entrepreneur. I think another thing that people need to get off of too, man. They tell them, start your own business. You can go out there and make money. You still got to get the capital to start the business. Not everybody can be on YouTube. Not everybody has the presence that you have, bro. Not everybody can talk the way that you talk. Not everybody can, you know, present themselves the way that you present yourself. You're asking people to do stuff that they may not be capable of doing. That's my logic of it.
Well,
like,
Houston,
you know,
I got a question for you, right? Like, one thing that I would at least say when Ricky made the statement about the books, right? I feel like that's the mentality of someone at an older statute. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are slowly transitioning into where, you know, but that one comment that how do you hide something from a black man and putting it in the book, I felt that. And I do feel that, but as we do go more into the more present day, I do feel like we're switching from that book to online, to, like, you know, the visuals and all that. I understand it from that perspective. But now my question
I'm 43 years old. There you go.
Okay. Well, I was going to say from that perspective though, right, moving forward, how do you think the system will change to keep white people at the top, as things like that, like things as knowledge is more open to everyone? Basically what I'm saying is, in the 70s, 80s, whatever, the white people were able to get that knowledge because they were able to afford the colleges, they were able to afford the books, able to afford these things that gave them that knowledge. Now that the knowledge is free, what can white people do to keep us still like undermine on all those type of things when the knowledge is
not them.
Okay.
It's not them. Now, to that point, I agree with him. Now, what I'm saying though is the foundation, the barrier was already created. Mm-hmm. We're bifurcated. That's the problem with black people.
We're still having an effect off of the shit that was done in the past, obviously.
Yeah, we're bifurcated. We go with social status. Like, when we leave the hood, we don't go back to the hood. Like, that's the mentality of most black people. I challenge anybody that's making it on their feet, and I'm one of them, making it on their feet. Tell me the last time you went back to your old high school, your old middle school, your old summer ground, and gave back. Tell me when. I'll wait for it.
I haven't done it yet.
I'll wait for it. I'll wait for it. But you see other people do it all the time because they're networked. They're not bifurcated. They don't separate themselves from one another. Like when y'all was talking about the whole dude getting shot with the drugs. Again, I'm saying to people like, man, that shit happen all the time. I live in Houston. It's just a shot down I-10. But here's the reality of it. I'm a living witness to that, bro. Like, I was on Zaya's chat. Me and him talked. Me and him talked a while back about this, bro.
Hold on one second, Houston. Shout out to Tops World, man. I saw Tops World donate $5. Then he hit me with the 2-piece. Tops, I see you, bro. We just letting everybody speak, man. Yeah, I'll probably do this. Okay. Yeah, I probably can do the Discord Neiman with them too. Yo, Houston, after you get done talking, do you want to talk with Ricky? He's 38. He said he's 38.
I got a ton of respect for what he was saying.
Yeah. But he wants to talk with you, I think. I think he wants to speak.
Yeah. We could do that. Because in my head, I'm like, when he was talking about, like, when they were talking about the drug thing, you like, well, how can somebody go back? I'll give you a great example. A dude shoots my son in the back, bro, kills my son at a McDonald's.
I
Shoots him
remember
in the
that.
back, kills my son.
This is the guy that was.
He makes bail.
This is the dude that was talking on the
Yeah.
talking on the
On
social
Twitter.
media. Yeah.
Yeah, he makes bail. Guess what he does? Goes back to the same McDonald's and shoots a girl. Same exact McDonald's and shoots a little girl. So if a dude is willing, facing life, 5 to 99, and he gets out of jail and makes bail, and the thing is, he's trying to claim self-defense. Like, hell, I was defending myself. Is it unreasonable or unthinkable, or does it not make sense for someone to go out there, put themselves online because they desperate, they stupid, they ignorant? The same way this dude, knowing that he can go to jail for life, goes back to the same McDonald's, knowing that people are watching him, knowing that he got heat on him. The First 48 contacted us about this dude and wanted us to do it on the TV show, bro. And he went and shot a little 8-year-old girl at the same damn McDonald's, same place, same time. And I ain't capping. I can send you the links to all the videos.
From that perspective, Houston, like, in all honesty, did he have any type of mental instability with that? Because that's just crazy.
No, he didn't. He was just part of that life. And that's what I'm saying. No matter what you do, sometimes you can't escape, no matter how hard you try, bro. You can't escape what you are. And I get that. I mean, the dude deserved everything that happened to him. I'm not saying that. But think about it, though. We're trying to use logic and common sense to something that's not common. It's something that we wouldn't do. Again, we're trying to apply ourselves and make ourselves applicable to a situation that don't fit. You got an orange, a hammer, a banana, and an apple. Which one don't fucking belong? Some shit is just common sense. The hammer don't fucking go there. But some dudes don't know how to remove the hammer. They like, well, shit, I'm gonna leave the hammer there. Why? Because I can beat the orange.
Well, can I ask you a question that was to that story? I guess. What do you think the guy's thought is? Well, I mean, maybe the guys that killed him was actual self-defense. But my brain is like, why the fuck would I even go fuck with the dude that I know was just talking with the cops to sell drugs? Like, why would I even fuck with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, the same situation, like, if anybody who thinks they're gonna go and kill 6ix9ine, a dude that's just cooperated with the feds that probably got them motherfuckers on speed dial, like, who's gonna go and kill 6ix9ine or even try anything with him? Similar to
somebody ignorant.
So that's what I'm saying. So I guess these guys to think that, man, this dude was just on national TV for doing what he did. We're gonna go rob him for drugs. Like, that just kind of it's just crazy.
Somebody ignorant, somebody desperate, and then. You know, and we can get on one together because, like I said, I have a ton of respect for him. This is not a way to knock him. This is my, just retort to what he's saying.
Yo, man, shout out to Constant Station, one of the best chats I've seen in a long time. Salute to you, Tony, and all the hustlers out here. I love this too, man. This was a great chat, real organic. We were just chopping it up about, and Ricky came and popped it off, and now Houston's in the building. Go ahead, Houston. No, we're gonna have them two talking too. Go ahead.
Are you good? So let me ask you something. Okay, dude go out there and sell dope, right?
Yeah.
And I get it. He sells dope, and you know what? You can apply all the violence, all of that. You know, somebody may have got killed by the dope he's selling, this, that, and the other. He's ruined his community. He's done that. Dude goes to jail for 25 years for selling dope. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's the difference in what you just brought up, right? You just made a comment about how your mom, and she's going to get a better job.
Yeah.
Your mom gets a better job. Your mom invests in a 401k.
Yeah.
The manager, hedge fund manager, or someone over, or the administrator of the 401k does some things that are not on the up, kind of shares, secrets, whatever, and ruins her 401k. But that person gets 5 years for a white collar crime. What's the difference? They ruined somebody's life as well.
Yeah.
They destroyed somebody. They destroyed somebody's potential community because now that person that lived there that had money, I'm certain your mom is probably the same age as my mom, or right up, my mom is 63, so, or, somewhere older. Now my mom has to go into means that are probably not conducive, living around horrible conditions, whatever the case is. And then you brought up another point. Again, I can't talk about what I do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
But you said, hey, I can't afford insurance. You know what the average cost for the insurance for a person is without a premium? Without having a company to subsidize it, you're paying on average, and I know in the city of Houston alone, you're paying on average about $600 to $700. Even with Obamacare, still had to pay.
I'm paying $365 a month. That's how much
there
I'm
you
paying
go.
for.
And how often do you use your insurance?
I'm young, so I'm not using it like that. Shit, I just learned today I can go get a chiropractor to crack my back for that motherfucker. I don't even know what the fuck I got benefits for.
Exactly. That's my point. That's my theory, bro. Like, there's so much that goes into it that I don't think people. I employ 212 people. That's my employee base.
You know what's funny though?
That's
You know what's funny, and I think I let me know. You let me honestly know, Houston. Am I tripping? Shout out to Ricky, man, for the $20, man. Keep it up. We need this. Let me know, and even chat. Let me know. I feel this way now. I don't know if I have the right to feel this way though. This is me being 100 with you guys too. So some of you guys may be like, that's kind of fucked up, or maybe you think, of course you think that way, right? But growing up, when I hit 18 years old, 19, when I got off of like my mom's insurance, because my mom, my mom didn't have insurance when I turned 19. So that's before Obamacare, before Obamacare. So I was just a floater. I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have.
And Tony, not trying to cut you off. Keep in mind, if you know politics, you had Reagan care, you had Nixon care, you had Bush care, you had Clinton care. So when people talk about that, and this is what I do for a living, bro, I don't go with all that because people think it's just Obamacare. You had all of them.
Yeah.
It's always existed.
Well,
it was just disguised as something else.
Well, one thing with us, with the problem in Georgia, maybe you know more or will know more as you get out here, was that they never enforced it. They enforced that you had to have insurance, but the whole fucking pay down or the money that was put in, Georgia didn't accept Obamacare money. So you had to get insurance. So, but I didn't have insurance at the time. But growing up from 18 to 20 or something, right? Like, I was like, man, I need this, I need that. Like, I need all this shit. Once I started making my own money and started getting my own shit together and paying my own taxes, then I started being like, I was like, man, fuck this. I ain't trying to pay all these goddamn taxes. The motherfuckers that, you know, who ain't doing shit, who might not be doing shit. Like, I'm paying this amount of money for taxes. And shit, when I was 18, 19, I didn't get none of this shit. But everybody else, I was feeling salty about it. Like, I wasn't getting no help, no type of medical help or nothing. Like, if something were to happen to me, you know, nothing's going to happen to an 18, 19-year-old at the time, but who knows? But I just the money, I just didn't, all the shit I'm paying taxes for now, I wasn't getting none of that shit when I didn't have shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, generations change. So when I was growing up, I didn't have what you have. And now you growing up, my daughters or your kids don't have what you didn't have. So it all changes, man. You know, it all kind of improves. Like with Obamacare. And I agree with your boy when he made this comment. People gonna get mad about Obama. Man, Obamacare sucked. What Obamacare literally said was, hey, for anyone that has a pre-existing condition, younger people that pay like you and don't go to the hospital, we will use their premium to offset and Ponzi everybody else's conditions. That's pretty much what it was. You pay $400 a month. You never go to the doctor. So you go 12 months, you just pay $4,800. I take that $4,800 for the old man that didn't take care of himself, that has asthma or has high blood pressure or has, cardiac disease, or they got a busted knee, and they're taking that money, rolling it back into an account, Ponzi, and taking that money and helping, get this person to be well and better. That's exactly what Obamacare was. That's exactly what it was in an essence. And then you got fined whatever the penalty was in your state if you didn't take Obamacare.
Exactly.
So what young people did was say, I'll take the fine. I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper for me to take the hit at $900 as opposed to me giving you $4,000 a year. I get it.
Exactly.
So I don't know how
at the time I was able to get this thing. They had the exemptions. I was able to get the exemptions, so I didn't have to do it.
Exactly.
I didn't make enough money or something like that.
Yeah, you probably got the exemption of, but a lot of people didn't. And then, you had people that were complaining every day. I'm looking at my little brothers, and I got two of them. One is an entrepreneur. He's telling me, man, I'm not giving them now. His premium in Texas was $827 a month. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll die before I do that.
Yeah.
I'll literally die. Like I will pass the hell out before I give them that type of money. I think context is good to have. It's good to have context about anything. However, context is not always applicable to everybody. It's not a penny saved. It's not a penny taken dollar stolen. I mean, penny stolen dollar taken. It's still a theft. You can't apply that like that. There's so many different instances where, think about it. You get zoned into the wrong schools. Kid really smart. I know in Houston we get zoned. I went to middle school at one point in time with nothing but a different race of people. We were all mixed. And then one year they rezoned our schools. And literally, it's all the blacks and all the whites. Literally, bro. The classes that they taught in these schools were totally different as well. I'm like, damn, you learning what? You learning what language? Oh, we learning this. Oh, we got Spanish. But they learning something totally different. You know, and I don't know what the solution is. I think that sometimes, man, it can be very negligent when you broad brush any situation. That's what I think. That's what motivated me to call it. I get where the brother is coming from. He kicking real knowledge, but you can't broad brush everything, bro. You can't. If you think about it, in 1963, black people couldn't go to college, and if you was a woman, you damn sure couldn't go to college. We literally have to come up with a law to say that you could do the basic stuff that other people do. Civil Rights Act. You literally had to come up with a whole law to do that, and we still see violations of that every single day, bro. We see it every single day. We still see the same thing. So I'm not saying that people need to make everything about race, but my dad used to tell me, or my grandfather used to tell me all the time. He said, hey, bro, everything ain't about race, but race is everything. Mm-hmm. It was always on, always on his mind. And if you and I'll leave with this, and if we ever get a chance to all talk, my grandmother was born in 1922. She's still alive. She's 97 years old. My grandmother sat me down and gave us a story. She was born in Little Rock, Arkansas. One day, I was complaining about walking to school. I went to a school called Ollie Middle School. So pretty much there's no bus that goes by there on the street called Boone. You got to literally walk down this long-ass street to get there. No sidewalk, anything. So you literally walking in grass or you walking on the street, whatever. They had all kinds of construction, people falling down holes, all that good stuff. Wasn't bad. It's just the way it was. Or you had to walk down this long bayou to get over there because we got bayous. I don't know if Atlanta got them. So my grandfather, he gets mad. He's like, bro, why you complaining about? My grandmother's like, why you complaining about walking? I said, well, damn, I get tired of walking. She's like, you should be, old people. Man, you should be happy to be able to walk too. I'm like, man, if you don't get out of my face with that old ass, color purple shit, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I don't want to hear that. She said, son, she walked away. She mad. My grandfather sit me down, son. You know what happened to your grandmother? No, man, I don't know. I really don't care. Because that ain't me. Well, let me tell you what happened then. Maybe you'll change your mind. Your grandmother used to walk to school. You know what people used to do, though? They used to take a sock that you got in your, like you ball up your socks, put them in your drawer. They used to piss on socks and throw them at your grandmother.
Piss on socks?
Piss on socks and throw them at your grandmother. And I'm like, this is some bullshit. I know you lying. But then my mom tells the story. My aunt tells the story. My uncle tells the story. Everybody tells the story. I'm like, holy shit.
Good.
Then I meet her sister, and her sister gives the same story. And right there, I asked myself, I said, you know what? At the time, my grandmother, I think, was like 70. And I'm looking. And I'm like, if my grandmother told me this story about her getting socks thrown at her, pissy socks thrown at her, pretty much. I'm like,
white people just driving in the street, or like kids, or what?
No, they're literally sitting around as she walks by, and men, let's preface this the right way, not kids, men, grown ass men are pissing on socks, throwing it at a woman that is in the 8th grade. So I'm like, my grandmother.
Snigger King, Snigger King said, did you go to Hastings or Elsick?
I went to Hastings, so he already know. Went to Hastings. They leave Hastings. So you hear that story, and then you got to ask yourself, bro. You close your eyes and you think, and you say, damn, if my grandmother telling me this story, what the fuck are they telling their kids their story? What about the dude that was throwing the piss stained socks at my grandmother? What he telling his kid? Is he telling his kid they ain't worth shit? Why? Because I could throw piss stained socks on them and no one did a fucking thing. All she did was went to school, and she went to school smelling like piss. She felt like she was less than anything. And you don't think that if we had videos of people being hosed down, people being beaten in 1967, you don't think that same generation is still here? They run the companies, bro. Like we can't be that naive and that blind to say, yo, these same people had an epiphany one day, woke up and said, oh, you know what? I think black people are worth something. Let me forget about the time my dad said that we used to hold them down. Let me forget about the time that they used to get beaten. Amber Geiger literally was on a text message, and she said, and I quote, or her friend told her, I can get you a dog, a racist German Shepherd. That's what she said through a text message. This is a cop. The system. Remember, because this is the system. How can you not have fear? How can you not say that the system is holding you down when, Tony, you know damn well if you walk out and you do something, nobody can tell me that they don't have a fear that they are going to be judged for their color.
Well, look, that's what I'm saying. That's what my main point was. At the end of the day, I know if I go out and do something, I'm going to be judged for that. But my main point was that I'm not. It's my decision to do something, to put myself in that predicament, and that's the decision that everybody has to make. Now, the ones that just you don't do shit and you getting fucking beat for no reason, or you getting frisked for no reason, then like, yeah, of course, those are the ones you can't avoid. But for instance, like you said earlier, like the decisions that got to be made. You can either go do that decision, and if I sell, there's been multiple cases like recently, Amber Geiger or the kid that got fucking 10 days for sleeping on missing the jury or whatever, right?
That's
like
my point. Yeah. That's my point.
I'm just saying, yeah, that's the system taking effect. Whereas if that was a white kid, it would have been a slap on the wrist. Keep it moving.
How messed up is the system, bro? Do you know that they sent me a jury summons to be a juror on my own son's murder trial? I literally got a jury summons to be a juror on the trial of my son's death. That's the system that we live in. Could have been a typo. Could have been a mistake. Could have been all kinds of stuff. But I'm literally a character witness in my son's trial. I got on stand and had to talk. But I also got a jury summons to appear in court for my son's murder trial there. Literally. That's how this works. If you even take something as simple as, have you ever heard, and again, I got white friends, bro. I love them to death. But let me ask you something. Have you ever heard a white person refer to their spouse, their ex, as a baby mama? Have you ever heard the news say, like, this person's baby mama? But you hear it with black people all the time.
Yeah.
You hear them refer to us as baby mamas and baby dads, but they are referred to as single parents. She got a bunch of kids. Not them. They're managing all their children. It is, like I said, we're bifurcated, and we allow that type of talk. I'm not saying, raise a fist of resistance, but God damn it, man. Like, until you can start to really see both sides, because I see his side. I don't even knock him for being a Republican. I'm an independent. I don't go Democrat. I don't go Republican. I go with which one I think better suits what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm not going to lie. That's just how I think. But at the same time, though, if we're saying to someone, you are ignorant, you can't think this way, or y'all need to wake up, you need to be this, you need to be that. How about, because I think you brought up the best point. You said, hey, I know computers. That's what I bought. That's what I banked. I betted myself with computers. Bruh, you may be a self-starter, an entrepreneur, but guess what? You went on that skill set. If their skill set is to work for somebody, bruh, we have it really bad with this bifurcation to say, you know what? You should be an entrepreneur. And we dare I say,
yeah.
Down
no, I definitely, trust me. One thing I've always tried to tell everybody, like when I do my YouTube, when I tell everybody my story, I don't always say, man, hey, man, dude, you could be a YouTuber too. You could do what I could do too. Like, I mean, you can do what you decide to do, but at the end of the day, one thing that has to be known as a fact is, and not to even say it in a bad way, but there has to be my brain. I've been sipping a little bit, but it's you can't have a village without a chief, or you can't be chief without an Indian. What's the word? Basically, there has to be. Go ahead.
You can't be an Indian. You can't be a bunch of chiefs with no Indians.
Yeah, but
you can't have a bunch of cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta like maybe maybe I got to be the entrepreneur, but then with my entrepreneur set, I can employ my family and put them in a better position. Not trying to be like, hey man, you could do this too. You need to do this. If everybody was an entrepreneur, then where would the workers be at? Because everybody would be owning their own business. Like, it has to. I understand what you're saying.
Right. And you are absolutely right. And I'll leave them with two things. So number one, Tony, like I said, you good at what you do. There's some Zaya good at what he do. Hell, Ron good at what he do. A lot of them good at what they do. Some of y'all motherfuckers watching this chat, no offense to you, love you. Some of y'all motherfuckers can't start a YouTube channel. Get over it. You can't.
Yeah.
You just can't do it. You ain't got it. It's just like me wanting to be a fucking model. I can't be a model. That ain't what it is. I gotta give that shit up. Also, I knew the system. I learned the system playing college football, bro. The system, I watch dudes get the $100 handshakes. I watch people walk up and say, I know this wrong, but you come from a bad family. Bro, I had people approaching me, man, like, hey, you know, the conversation in them houses, anyone in this chat, and I hope they will be honest, tell me how your recruiting went. Tell me how your recruitment went, bro. Don't tell me that they came into your house. If you were born and you went to school in the 90s and the 80s, don't sit up here and tell me that they didn't come into your home in the hood, we can get you out of this. And then you playing on side with a dude that pull up in a brand new truck. And they convince you that, you know what, you come here, I'm going to take care of your family. Knowing that you can ruin your whole life.
That's that boys in the hood right there, that Ricky.
Absolutely. You done went through it, bro, and you come in and you like, holy shit. You don't realize that you can put your whole life online, because once you get caught, them motherfuckers ain't going to take that bullet for you. You're going down by yourself. And I watched it. I watched people get into the system, as we put it. There's so many of them out there, but again, if you broad brush everything and you don't respect what somebody is saying, I'm not saying you don't respect them. I'm saying you don't respect the vernacular. You don't respect the articulation. You don't respect the decorum. You don't respect that shit coming out their mouth. Then no, you'll never change it, because what people feel, man, this chick ain't trying to hear me. They beat me the fuck up. They ain't trying to hear my point. Sometimes it's best if you are an effective communicator, guess what you learn? When you learn to communicate effectively, sometimes you just shut the fuck up and listen. You just let people talk, because you get a better understanding of how they feel. So thank you, man, for having me, bro. Like, if you ever get us both on, I'm all for it, bro.
All right, well, I'm gonna let if Ricky calls back, I'll pick up for him, and then in the chat, if y'all want to do it, I can do it right now. I can send y'all a link to this little thing. Y'all can chop it up.
I'm good. Like I said, I'm good with it. I'm good with whatever, you know.
Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, I'll let him call back in and him talk, and then if you want to say anything to what he says, then I can set it up real quick for y'all can chop it up.
Okay, bro.
All right, bet. Appreciate that, bro.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow. So Pete said it, man. Word of Wisdom Wednesdays it is. Is that what we're gonna be calling this, man? That's tomorrow though. Today's Tuesday, ain't it? Sheesh. Damn, I feel like y'all switched this thing around. Hey, shout out to Ricky. Shout out to Houston, man. I think Ricky said he want to call back in. I do appreciate these topics, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. Something totally different. You know, and I hope somebody can get something out of this at the end of the day, you know? That's how I feel about it. Yo, but Ricky, if you want to call back, let me know. What's good? What's good, son? KC? Tops World, man. I appreciate that. We got somebody from VA calling in.
Call from
Tony D2 Wild's biggest fan.
to accept.
Oh, my God. Sir.
You.
What's going on? You called earlier, man. You good?
Yeah, bro. You hung up on me.
Is this Nima?
Yeah.
Why you sound like I can just hear you smiling through the goddamn phone, man?
What's up, though?
None. What's your thoughts on these topics? You kind of young, so what's your thoughts?
Bruh. I think Ricky D was saying some facts, but, like, some stuff he was like, I don't know, because, like, you can't really support everybody on everything, because some people be, like, tripping. Like, I feel like black-owned businesses is something I can't really support all the time, because I feel like niggas be tripping sometimes. And then the product don't be all that, you know?
Understood.
Like if it's someone like you and Bull, like, because I feel like that give, like, people like you and Bull, like, a bad name maybe sometimes, because you'd be like, all right, black-owned businesses, but, like, 9 times out of 10, I feel like they do bad business. Not talking about you and Bull, because I think y'all do good business and your product is good. But, like, a lot of these people will do, like, copy and paste shit and put on, like, a Walmart gilded tee or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, I think he was saying facts, but...
Well, no, I understand it. Like, I mean, I understand it a little bit. I understand it from your perspective. I understand what you're saying, but I almost understand it from a flip side of things. And I'm actually going to post a picture up. I'm not clapping on you. I'm not going to post your Gucci belt up. Don't worry. But I'm gonna post a picture up. I've seen this meme before several times, and I want to hear what I want people to see this real quick because this is gonna be a good picture. It's very similar to what you're saying, but it's the flip side as the consumer. This is something very true right here. You got, if you look on the page though, but it's the hot dog meme that everybody talk about. You know what I'm saying? You got the Asian man selling the hot dog. Black's response, okay, cool, let me get 3 of those. Large soda, I'll buy it, $3.75. A white man sells it for $3.75. That's good deal, thanks, sir. I'll buy it. An Arabic man, $3.75. Black's response, buddy, I seen you in the Bentley last night. Give him a $20. Keep the change, buddy. A black man selling the Frank for $3.75. $3.75, nigga, who the fuck you think you is? $4 for a hot dog? Man, this nigga is crazy. Can I get my own? I can get my own hot dogs. Like, I take that from time to time. Basically, what I'm saying is, you know, you'll be so quick to fucking spend you'll be quick to spend $100, $200 on some shit that's from some Gucci or some other fucking designer. But if a black person puts out that type of same material and charges that same price, you gonna look at them motherfuckers crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So that's another thing I've seen happen. I mean, it happens with me and Bull. Now I wouldn't say it's always so much about black with us, but there's been plenty of times where Supreme or someone other brand would sell something and we sell something of greater quality or even the same or greater, and the price is that around there, and people look at us like it's crazy. I think that's more so though with us. I kind of will give it the benefit of the doubt and say it's probably more so of us being a newer business. But I can't agree with this hot dog meme right here. Like, this is definitely a true meme itself right here too. Now I understand what you're saying though. Like, sometimes some businesses can feel like you might that they maybe get working around the corners, but I don't know if I can say a black company is worse than a white company. I mean, shit. I got like, basically what I'm saying is if I go to a white insurance broker and a black insurance broker, I don't know if I would say like there's more black insurance brokers that are doing more fucked up shit that's not wanting me to support them. I don't know. I think that is a stereotype at the end of the day, but I don't know if it's 100% true.
Yeah, like I understand that, but like there is still like them people that just like, cause there's them niggas who just gonna try to get over on other niggas. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're not gonna treat you like, I don't know how to really explain it, but yeah, I get what you're saying, bro.
So yeah, man. But I appreciate you calling in. Call of Duty's coming pretty soon, so I will be seeing you on the front line, man.
All right, bro.
Now go to bed, man. You got school tomorrow.
All right, bro.
All right, bro. Peace. But yeah, you know, I see where he's coming from, but I feel like you can get fucked over by it. Like, it's the same regardless. Let me see. People think that black owned is supposed to come with a cheap price ticket. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, exactly. I work for myself and for a company at my day job. I don't tell people I interact with where my family came from, because one lady went to my manager because I didn't give her a discount. What the hell? What's good, 74 Mike? Hey, Houston said exactly. Let me ask you, have you ever seen a person with a Chinese food restaurant eat any food other than their own? The fuck is this?
Call from
Talk on.
Hello? 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 Sir? Did he say Wanguan? Wanguan? Okay. We got to call back. I don't know what's going on. It's Lyric. It's Lyric. What's good, Raj? All right, let me see what's going on. Hello?
call from
Hello? Hello? Testing. You there? You hear me? The fuck is going on? I'm getting calls like a motherfucker right now, too. Hold on. All right, let me call back Ricky real quick. Man, what the hell's going on? Hello?
call from
Yo.
I got you, see?
All right.
Yeah. No, I was just gonna chime in. I was gonna chime. I think you calling me still. Hold on, real fast. I was gonna chime in on what the cat was talking about at first before the young boy got on. But let me speak on what the young man was saying at first that just got on. And I'm glad he got on and said this, you know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say I'm glad he got on and said this is because, man, this youth, man, I'm gonna just keep it real with you. It was like you said earlier, a lot of them are suffering from not having father figures, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then and to mix it up a little bit, like the older dude was saying earlier, that you know, he was saying that, you know, well, everybody is not on the same platform. But what I'm gonna chime in and say is, bro, it's too easy in this day and time, bro. The comment that I made earlier about if you wanted to hide something from a black man, put it in the book, that day is dead, though, bro.
Yeah.
And the thing is, and it's gonna sound crazy. It's gonna sound like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Well, what do you mean by when I say that day is dead, bro? Google tells you everything, bro.
That's what I said. That's why I asked him. Maybe you can answer for me. I don't know if Houston answered it, but I said with the way the time is that like it's almost as if as far as knowledge and gaining knowledge, the field is open. It's pretty open. Like everybody has access to it. Maybe there's some people in the hood that don't have that access, but if you got a phone, pretty much you got access to the internet. You got access to the knowledge. So what happens with the knowledge point of view? I mean, the system is going to remain intact, but it's going to change over time as people in my age are going to become the people that run the system. So, like, with that knowledge that is now being able to be spread through all platforms, through everywhere in a more evenly open platform, what happens then? Do we still live in that oppression? Does it get balanced out a little bit more? I mean, it's not going to be something that's going to happen overnight. I know that, but where does it go from here? That's my question.
Well, this is what I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you this as a business owner, man. Mm-hmm. And I work. I guess you can say corporate America, but let me respond to the young boy's comment that just got off, man.
Okay.
You know, I heard him say that a lot of times he don't want to side with black institutions because, you know, I guess you said they come half-assed is what he was saying when this is what I'm gonna tell you, man. First of all, you can only say that to an extent. You know what I'm saying? When I say you can only say it, man, look, it's so many black billionaires. We can look at, and this is what I'm gonna tell you. Look at Ursula Burns. You know what I'm saying? Look at Kenneth Frazier. Look at Kenneth Combs. Look at Roger Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jay-Z. Look at Richard Patterson. These are billionaires. This is what I'm gonna share with you. Do you know that the richest man to ever walk the face of earth was Mansa Musa? A black man worked over $430-something billion. You understand what I'm saying? This is my thing, man. Look, what this new generation needs to do is that when you pick that phone up, choose wisely, bro. That phone is like playing Russian roulette. You know what I'm saying? When you pick that phone up, if you choose to hop on Instagram and do shit all day, if you choose to hop on YouTube and do shit, man, I'm known to do it. You know what I'm saying? When YouTube first came out, Instagram first came out, and I was big on this shit, and I was young and just doing my thing, just wasting time, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours of just bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? So I can't cut no extensions. I can't give you no leeway. I can't make it seem like, well, you know, let's give them a break, because this is where the psychological problem comes in. It's too many breaks. Too many breaks cause breakdowns. You know what I'm saying? And so, when that father figure's not there, and nobody's there to say, well, look, man, let me just tell you like this, because I mentor many young men, and this is how I handle them. Hey, man, look, whatever you put into it is what you're gonna get out of it. Now, and if you don't put anything into it, you're not gonna get anything out of it. And no, I can't feel sorry for you for the simple fact of it's easier today than it is yesterday. And this is my rebuttal to the guy that was on earlier, where he was saying, well, you know, the young boy, he was talking about black institutions and white institutions. Man, look at, when I first started my business, let me share something with you. And this came from a white guy, you know what I'm saying, and a white and a black guy sitting at the same table mentoring me. And the problem with the generation now in this day and time, they don't want to be told what to do. They don't want to be mentored. They don't want to be educated. And the thing about it is that this is what their advice to me was. You got some, and I'm gonna use two examples. You got some people say, well, fake it till you make it. Man, it got billions of people faking it till they make it. And what I was told to do when I got into the game that I play in is that, look, we got to stop wanting to be the face of everything, bro. And when I say be the face, let me say what the dude. He said, look, Rick, do you want to collect the check or do you want to be the face of it? And I'm relating it to that meme that you got. And when I say collect the check, well, let me share something with you. If you, and this is what I meant when I said earlier, when I said take control of the system. Don't let the system control you. Bro, if I'm just trying to get this money, and I know I'm starting up a business, but my ultimate goal is to get the check, bro, it don't matter if I hire a white boy and put him at the front. Long as the check that's being cut is coming back to me. You see what I'm saying? We got to learn how to play the game. That's why I say it's a difference between saying you're a chess player and actually being a checker player. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Steve. I said Steve, Ricky. One thing that Casey wanted me to reiterate this, and one thing that Nemato was talking about, Ricky, was that Nema was talking more so about shopping with black people, and like basically she said, Casey said, I thought the topic was about shopping with black owned businesses, and one thing that I would add on top of that is, I guess the stereotype, I like to call these stereotypes, that means they are true, they have happened, but they're not necessarily on every single business in my from what I look at it. But like, you know, think of it this way, that black owned business, that when you see when the black man comes into the black owned business, you know, they kind of give him that look, or like, oh, this nigga here. But when a white man goes in that motherfucker, it's like, oh, hey, how you doing, sir? Yes, are you ready to shop, sir? Like, I don't know, I guess like it's that's my question to you. Like, why do we get that sometimes? Why do you get that sometimes where, you know, if a white person goes into a black-owned business, it seems as if sometimes they it's more exciting, you know, to them than, or not more exciting, but it's more respect given than if a black customer goes in. But also to where he basically, Nemato was going at what you said, because you said we need to support each other. We need to support each other. And Nemato said, well, not every business you're going to want to support, because you might not fuck with what they're offering, or the business that they're selling, or whatever. Like, you might not support it.
I'm gonna break it down for you right now, bro.
All right.
I'm gonna give you the complete understanding, and this is why I told people this is what the whole conversation started off early when I first got on, bro. When I was talking about supporting you, and when I say this is why I told everybody to go read that Willie Lynch letter, bro. The Willie Lynch letter is a 300-year letter that was designed to end in 2012, okay? But it didn't end. It was a subliminal psychological letter that was supposed to literally transform black men and women's minds to hate each other. It was we have been positioned to hate each other, not want to support each other. When we see each other, we have this instant anger. We don't want to stand behind each other. We really don't want to stand for each other. And I'm glad you mentioned this, because I got a homeboy at my heels.
You know, it's funny. I just want to hit on that topic, right? Because I've been watching, and I mean, I don't personally believe a lot of the things that this man says. He's very controversial, but he did say something to me, or not something to me. He did say something on his videos about something. Tommy Sotomayor, he said that back in the 70s or something, or the 80s, is that like one of those things that you said that makes the black man and the black man and the black woman hate each other, or that kind of broke up homes, was welfare or welfare or something like that. Basically, the government basically made it to where like you can leave that motherfucker and we'll take care of you. We'll charge them.
That's in the letter, bro. That's in the letter. Yeah, this is the new. That's in the letter.
Yeah,
that letter.
I didn't know that was happening. I didn't know that's what happened. That was crazy, though. That was crazy.
Look, I'm gonna tell you right now. When you take a woman, right, and you position her, right, and you keep feeding her these subliminals, and she's been on YouTube all day, on Instagram, and they got all this women empowerment stuff, you know what I'm saying? And then you turn back around and you allow that woman to get an education, turn back around, and then be able to support herself. And then she's been, and there's nothing wrong with women making money. Let's get that clear first, because my wife does phenomenal. But with that being said, what I'm gonna say is but when you empower that woman psychologically, that you can do the shit by yourself, why would she stay married? Why would she support her husband? And I'm gonna give it to you like this. in both races, white and black, which wife sits at home?
You said white or black? Which wife sits at home?
And in both races,
The white
and black.
White.
Thank you. You know why?
Why's
Because
that?
the white man understands what we don't understand. And when I say he understands, he knows that. Why? Do you know what the term "man's best friend" came up from for the dog?
Mm-hmm.
It came from the white man because after everybody told him to F off and nobody wanted to fool with him and he was the breadwinner and the wife didn't want to sleep with him and he kicked the dog in the ass, guess who still was gonna fool with him? Chunky. That's why they call him man's best friend, because no matter what you did to him, he still was gonna. Man, I'm telling you, man. Look, the thing about it is this: if we don't educate if we don't know where we come from.
Ricky, keep talking real quick. I gotta take a phone call. You can keep talking though. Keep talking. Keep going.
Go ahead. If we don't understand where we come from, we don't know where we'll never know where we're going. And the thing about it is, yeah, we could talk about racism, we could talk about this, but my question is, okay, so what do we do after we finish talking about it? What's that, Connie? Yeah, you know, if we talk about racism and we talk about supporting each other, we talk about, you know what I'm saying, black people sticking together. We talk about, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I guess I'm here, bro.
All right, cool.
You
We back.
good.
Yeah. So,
What
yo,
I'm saying is this,
Houston,
Tony,
tell me what your screen name is on there. I can put you in that chat. Go ahead, Ricky.
Yeah, essentially what I'm saying is this, bro. We could talk about it till we blue in the face, bro. But if we don't do nothing, if we don't begin to psychologically support ourselves, bro, we can't support nobody else. Now, when I say support ourselves, man, yeah, look, it's not. I'm gonna tell you something. Man, everybody got a choice when they leave their house. What store they gonna stop at? You know what I'm saying? I give you a prime example. We talk about Let's talk about Popeyes and Chick-fil-A. Google how many black-owned Popeyes there are, and then Google how many black-owned Chick-fil-A's there are. It's gonna blow your mind, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna blow your mind. And the thing about it is man, look, until we self-educate, it's no progress, bro. It's no progress. It's no moving forward. It's no, man. Look, I've heard people say many of times, but we need to stick together. But shit, what's really sticking together in this day and time?
Yeah.
What's really sticking together? I mean, like, and this is my prime example. Like I was saying earlier, bro. If every time you got on YouTube, bro, and this is what people can start. It's just simple, because you got to teach yourself. I'm better yet, not teach yourself. You got to train yourself to be different. And when I say train yourself to be different, bro, if every time you got on YouTube, bro, and you clicked on a YouTube, it don't matter if you liked it or you didn't like it. If you was just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna give it a thumbs up. It don't matter. It don't matter. What is it gonna benefit you not giving it a thumbs up?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? We gotta change our mindset, bro.
So Ricky, I'm gonna send you a link in the chat. Click that link and make an account, and I'm gonna get you guys in there. Yo, Houston, I see you right now. You're good. Stay right there. Stay where you're at. Stay where you're at right now, and that talk it out. I'm gonna get Ricky in there, and then we gonna do it. So he want to talk to you. He want to pick your brain a little bit, Ricky.
Got you.
All right, so just click that link. I'm gonna send it to you right now in the chat. Click that link, make that account, and then join in on the talk it out. Just click. All you gotta do is click it, and it'll put you in there.
All right, got you, bro.
All right, bet. I'm on my phone, so I can't see both. You good? Oh, okay. If you can get another phone or something. Hold on. Let me see something. Yo. You hear me, Houston? Yeah, I hear you. You just said something. I just heard him. I hear you. Hold on. All right, so let me back. I'm gonna back out. I just heard you, Houston. I heard you though. You good? Let me see what's up. Hello?
Call from
Hello?
Yo,
Yes, sir.
yo, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
We still talking?
Yeah, who's
Okay.
in? Who's calling in?
My name's Jay.
What's going on, Jay?
How you doing, bro?
Good. What's your name in the chat?
Jay Dizzle.
All right. So what's on your mind?
We talking about that shooting with the cop.
I mean, we that was the topic, but we kind of went every goddamn where with this thing, man. But yeah, I mean, we could talk about it. What's your thoughts on it? You think it's real? You think it's fugazi? What you thinking?
I'm gonna start from the beginning, like how she knocked on the door or whatever, and I mean, I'm just going through as if I was her, like, okay, so your key didn't go in and it didn't work. And if somebody was robbing your house, why would they open up the door if they heard knocking? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I want to know why. I want to know, as a black person, who the fuck. I'm sorry, but who the fuck leaves their door locked? I mean, open. My bad. Open. The door was apparently open.
The door was open. I mean, I'm trying to
Yeah, I heard that the door was slightly open, apparently, like cracked open type. That's what she said.
Oh, okay. And then like another thing, I was like, okay, so I mean, I guess it happens all the time in that complex. Whenever you get the levels confused or whatever, but like,
yeah,
were you coming off of work? Were you like high? Were you drunk?
She was trying to get some dick from the sheriff or whatever, apparently.
And that was his apartment. Oh, he lived in the same complex as
She
her?
was texting him, like saying, like sexting him or some shit, and then apparently that's why she was not thinking, apparently, or some shit like that.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. So.
And then the neighbor, and now all of a sudden it's a drug deal gone bad, like.
Yeah, that's where it got really weird. I mean, see, somebody mentioned it earlier, and I mentioned it to Zaya, which why I'm getting all these conspiracy thoughts is that she can have an appeal, and now that she doesn't appeal, there will no longer be any witnesses to talk about this murder. I don't know how that appeal would work, if they would have asked for him, Joshua, to come back to do something if appeal happens or anything. I don't know how that would work, but he's dead now, so there's no witnesses or nothing like that anymore to testify against her. There's nothing as far as I know. So if she doesn't appeal, it's just automatic. It's pretty much she probably can get off earlier now.
Man, that's crazy. You know?
So yeah,
like, I'm like, dog, like he don't even look like a like so. And they said that the dudes drove. I guess they drove from somewhere in Louisiana, 5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, he didn't even look like no drug. I mean, you can't really profile no drug dealer, but
yeah,
like off the pictures I seen, I'm like, the first thing that came to my mind wasn't he's selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. So yeah, it's all very shaky, but we have to find out as more gets as more comes in, as you know, until we find out more.
Yeah, and I was reading the other. Well, I guess there's other witnesses or other people that testified. Now they're trying to hide and they're scared, and you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's one thing that I thought about this whole situation, was that the fact that, okay, if he gets murdered, does this make every other person that wants to ever speak now scared as fuck, you know, like, because of the same thing can happen to them. So, you know,
yeah,
we got a lot of people calling in right now. Goodness gracious. But
and then okay, one more thing. The dude that got shot in the chest, like when he went to the hospital, like they didn't question him, like, hey, how'd you get shot? What, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you know.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Like, well, I didn't even get to finish the story, as I'm probably gonna try to get some of that done before we ended off today. But apparently he was shot, and then the homies took the guns and all that. So they're finding out more things. There's things going on right now.
And they didn't even say nothing about where the drugs was at, or if they found
In his
drugs
apartment, apparently, in the guy's apartment, the Joshua's apartment, which is another weird thing.
Oh, they drugs in there?
12 pounds of marijuana.
All this over some marijuana. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
You would thought 5 hours of driving, it would be some dope or something. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. That's a lot. To rob, potentially kill somebody. That's a long drive, but.
Yeah, I'm not driving no 5 hours for no tree. So maybe if I gotta cop some dope or something, not no tree though.
Exactly. But hey, man,
All
I
right.
appreciate you calling in, brother, man, and thanks for tuning in, bro.
All right, have a good one.
Yes, sir. All right, I'm getting a 901 number that keeps calling me, so let's see what's going on real quick. We'll call them back. Yes, sir.
Hello. What's up?
What's going on, bro?
You doing all right?
Yes, sir. I saw you calling while I was on there, so I called you back. Who's speaking right now? You in the chat?
This is Antoine Fraser.
Okay, Antoine. Was you calling me earlier from that other number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was.
It said Chrome Star or some shit. I don't know if you calling from like a car or something. It was something.
Yeah, I was.
Okay. Yeah, you were talking, it wasn't. What's going on, man? Shout out to Antoine Fraser, man. He's one of the OG subscribers right here, man. What's going on with you, though? Hey, hold on one thing, Antoine. Yo, Houston and Ricky, if you still in here, let me know so I can try to set this up. I'm trying to set this up. Houston, you was good. You good, but I guess Ricky trying to get it situated. Whenever you get it situated, Ricky, you let me know in the chat, and we'll go from there. But what's going on, Antoine? I know you wanted to say some things.
Yeah, I wanted to chime in, too, about the youth not self-educating themselves about a lot of these topics.
Okay.
And like what Ricky B said, with a lot was going on and not supporting black businesses and black-owned businesses.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree with the self-educating, because with me, hey, bro, it's weird. What's weird with me, Nikki would tell you, I'm the type of person where, like, I'll just think something in my head like, yo, how the fuck do clams eat food or something? And I just go and Google that bitch. Like, I just go and learn my shit. Like, that shit happens to me so much throughout the day where I'll think of something and I'll just run to figure it out on the internet. Like, it's so easy to find something. Hell, Nicole's grandfather, whenever I'll be at, we'll be with the family and shit, and this motherfucker be asking Siri every goddamn thing. Hey, Siri, how old is Jimmy Carter? Like, Jimmy Carter is, boom, like, hey, Siri, how old is Jimmy Carter?
But it's crazy to me how much access we have to information and how we never utilize, or how the youth is now utilizing it. Like, I see people all the time ask you, well, Tony, how you do this? What camera do you use? Like, you don't go ahead and do any of the research yourself to find out those things. And I think a lot of the problem, too, with what's going on with black businesses or supporting black businesses is people just look at the end goal. Nobody ever look at, Tony, like, all the shit you went through getting to the point that you are right now. Everybody see, well, you started out bad, now you're doing great. And they feel like it's like an instant jump. They're not looking at all the steps and all the processes that it took to get to that end result of where you are now. And you're still trying to grow.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing.
That's like Nemo fail to realize is they just seeing, well, Tony doing good and it's easy, so let me try to do this shit because it seems like the easy thing to do. And it's not how it goes a lot of times.
Yeah. Nah, that I can definitely agree with that. Like, one thing with me, bro, like, I've done about 3 videos as far as how to start a clothing line, how to start a clothing line,
Right.
And the first question that people ask me is like, yo, who's your manufacturer? They want to know. They want
without doing any of the research themselves. Without going and do any of the digging of the research themselves. It's crazy.
And when I tell them that, they take it as disrespect. But that's like going to a drug dealer and saying, yo,
or they
who you
take
buying it
from?
from?
A lot of times the youth take it as that you're holding them back. Like, you got the keys. Like, why don't you just give me the ounces? Like, no, that ain't. You'll never be proficient in what you're trying to do if I give you all the fucking ounces. If I give you every single thing you need and I hand it to you, you're not gonna appreciate it the same way.
Exactly. So yeah, no, I definitely agree with that. Like, the information is out there, and I've done videos, and if you ever look at the comments, you'll see people like, man, this dude's just telling us to do research,
Man, I see that shit all the time, man. I see that shit all the time, bro. all the time. And it just be crazy to me. Like I said, with people like Nima, it's mind-boggling to me where, like I said, what's the difference between Sample and Supreme? It's no different. Mm-hmm. The only thing is we just have this mentality that, oh, the shit is expensive, so it makes it, in my mind, it's better because, oh, it's more expensive. The quality is shit. I got plenty of Supreme t-shirts. I got plenty of box logos. I got Champion hoodies that I paid $20 for that are way better quality than some of the Supreme shit I get. You know what I'm saying? That's just being honest. So exactly. the perception that because it's black owned or because it comes from a black business that is lower quality or it's worse or, you know, and in a lot of cases, I think the only difference between a lot of different businesses and black owned business may just be customer service. That's the only thing I will really, and I'm not saying this for every black business owner because some people are very, very professional. Some people do handle their business. Like you and Bull, y'all take care of y'all business, y'all handle y'all shit. But I do see other black owned businesses where it just be a wing spot. I call in. It take me 15 minutes to get there, and I still got to wait another 15 minutes after I get there for my food. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we do see those examples where maybe the customer service is lacking. Yeah. But you might get your food, and it might be the best motherfucking wings on that side in your city.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So to say because it's black-owned, the quality is less is fucking horrible in my opinion, man. But I know a lot of people in his generation think that shit. I'm 33, bro. So I've seen both sides of the coin, and I have an older father. So when Ricky B was talking about the things from Little Rock, my pops was born in 49. My dad's 71 right now. Like, the same thing that he was talking about his grandmother went through, the same thing my father was talking about he went through. So I know a lot of these shit, you know, I know what he's saying is the truth. And a lot of the youth don't seem to believe these things. It seems like it's so far removed and they've been so spoiled and so accustomed to things being handed to them and being easier that they really don't understand these struggles. And they don't understand, like I said, even, and it goes back to the example with you and Bull, like they don't know what y'all went through to start them. They don't know the money y'all invested, the time, the sacrifices that y'all made. I'm pretty sure plenty of nice niggas was like, damn, Tony, get out the damn computer. You know, get out the phone. Like, come spend time with me. And you having to explain to her, like, babe, I'm starting a business. Like, me and Bull are really trying to put this together. Like, they don't see all of that shit because that's not getting 100,000 views on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that aspect of starting the business.
People don't understand that, like what I did was, like, what I'm doing now, I did what I was doing now, but I did that for 5 years straight, you know? That's not what they're understanding. Like, people think, like, a year or something. It's, like, it's five fucking years of the same type of grind. Like, people usually burn out in a couple months. Maybe a year, you're burnt out, you're done. No, 5 years, just straight, just going. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, you know. And you can see the growth, and it was growth. Yeah. But at the same time, I was doing it for 5 years, and you got somebody like Blake Linder who was doing it for 1-2 years who fucking took the fuck off and went past me. Like, there's people, and I'm not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that. That's the shit that the youth are looking at.
Yeah, that's the shit that the youth are looking at. Like, it's easy. It's easy. This shit is easy. No, like I said, people don't look at the whole spectrum of things. Like I said, they don't see all that middle ground and all that middle work that's being done. They see the beginning where you don't have shit, then they see the end where you got shit, and they figure, well, I can have it too. You know, it's just that easy without putting in any of the work, without going through any of the struggle. And that's not like, and I'm not knocking Nima because that's what they've been accustomed to. That's the type of mentality that's being taught. Because, like I said, man, I had an older father. My father was hard. Like, a lot of this shit that we hear topics about and discussions about when it comes to race, my dad was having these discussions with me when I was 4 and 5 years old before I even knew what the hell he was really talking about. Yeah. You know, my dad comes from the civil rights era. My dad comes from the segregation. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, especially in Arkansas, like, my dad, it was a lot of shit my dad couldn't do. It was a lot of opportunities he didn't have, so my dad didn't sugarcoat a lot of shit that a lot of these kids are pacified for. I can remember Tony playing basketball growing up. I have a game where I have 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. My dad, like, he played like shit. Like, nowadays, you get everybody who get participation trophies. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because my dad was hard. He tried to push us to always do better. He never wanted us to feel comfortable with whatever we had achieved. He never wanted us to feel comfortable like, oh, shit, I made it. I'm good. Yeah. But that's why I ended up owning a home young. That's why I ended up having a career young. That's why I ended up, you know, being a faithful husband because my dad always pushed us to have more. A lot of these youth, a lot of people in the youth now don't have somebody pushing them. It's always, you'll be fine. It's okay. Things should be fair, and the shit is not going to be fair. And that's what the people like in Nima's generation don't understand. Like, if you're raised with the mentality that you know this shit is not set up for you, that's going to make you work harder. That's going to make you push for more.
Yeah, no, I definitely see the change. Like, shit, My mom, my mom had me in in '91, but my mom had my little brother and sister when she was in her. My mom had me when she was 18. My mom also had my little brother and sister when she was, I think, I want to say 31 or something. So that's two different
Right.
generations. That's way two different generations. So I see the differences in that just already. Like, with me, it was a lot more like, you know, ass whoopings, punishments of like not doing able to do shit. With my brother and them, it's a lot of like he'll get it, he'll eventually get it, he gonna understand it, he gonna find out, and I just don't understand. Like somebody answered
I
earlier,
don't
like
understand it either, man.
yeah,
I don't understand it.
like I worry for them and I worry for the future, like this in general, because it's like how you gonna figure? You don't figure. Nobody just figures shit out. Like I don't know. Like
Nah.
you learn to, and then you figure it out. Like you learn to figure it out from the shit you learn how to figure it out. You don't just figure it out. You learn how to figure it out. So,
But it also takes that older generation giving you
yeah,
the tidbits that you really need. Like I said, man, my father never raised us making us feel like shit was going to be fair. We automatically knew what racism was when we were young. We automatically knew the system was not set up and it was not fair for us, but they pushed us to work fucking harder and not look for anybody to give us shit. And I feel like this generation doesn't have that, and that's a lot of the problem. That's why you have these stupid stigmas like black-owned businesses are less quality. It's easy to be a YouTuber. I want to be a YouTuber instead of going to college or trying to self-educate myself on something that I might have a passion about, because that takes hard work, and that's not fair. Like, this shit is crazy to me.
yeah.
And I really think, like, a lot of the things that Ricky B touched on, I hope a lot of the younger people who watch you and who are tuned into the podcast were really taking note to what he was saying, because he was really giving y'all jewels, whether they realize it or not.
Yeah, nah, definitely. I'm trying to teach my little brother the things, like, I'm trying to give him, my mom and them, they give him that they give him love, but they give him that millennial love. I try to give him the shit that I was raised
that
up
pamper
on.
love.
Yeah, that shit is just crazy nowadays, but I just, all I can do is just pray, and they find it out. But hold on one second. So wait, Ricky, where y'all at? I'm confused. Where the fuck? What? Wait, what? They said they talking right now. All right, I'm gonna see. I gotta find these motherfuckers. They goddamn somewhere.
Hey, well, Tony, we'll go ahead and get up with them, man. I just want to chime in and give my 2 cents. Hey, man, I love what you're doing. I appreciate you, my boy.
I appreciate you.
I'm proud of
so
everything
much,
you
bro.
got going on. You and Nikki, man. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all keep being blessed, man. I love you, bro. I'm gonna keep on supporting you.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the love, man. Love you too, man. Thank you for all the support you've been doing all these years.
I'm gonna get up with you when I'm in Atlanta next time too, man. My pops
for sure.
So next time I'm down there in Smyrna, I'm gonna try to get up with you, my guy.
All right, bro. For sure, man. Hey, DM me. Hey, Antoine, do I follow you on IG?
Man, I ain't got no social. My wife got social. I ain't got nothing, my guy.
Man.
All I be on is YouTube.
All right, well, you got it. I got this your number?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. I got you.
All right.
Bet. All right, hold on. So Ricky and them are chopping it up. Where are y'all chopping it up? On the link? Where? I'm looking for y'all niggas in here, bro. Where the fuck are y'all? Are y'all chopping like one-on-one chopping it up? I do not see y'all. Nah, that ain't super duper Rupa. Where the fuck are y'all at? I'm looking for y'all right now. Hop in the waiting on call chat, the voice chat. Let me call this one dude while we figure this out. Hey, call this man real quick. I'm trying to find y'all. I'm looking for y'all right now. You gotta tell me where y'all at. I don't see y'all. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Tony
What's
D?
going on, action, man? Yeah, I appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No problem, man. I was just calling, man. I ain't gonna hold you too long, man. In fact, my phone is basically on 10%. So I just want to kind of chime in, on the Dallas case.
Yeah.
And what's going on with that, man? But what's funny, man, me and my best friend, we were talking, earlier this morning when I was on my way to work. So we were just coming up with all type of different scenarios. Because when you look at the overall case, just the overall aura of it is just weird, right? So
yeah,
let's make it obvious. The obvious is this, right? The obvious is, that's total bullshit, that there's no possible way you could tell me sexting or not sexting, or even if you're coming off a 13-hour shift at work, there's no possible way you can tell me that you go to the wrong floor of your place and go to the wrong apartment, and this guy has a rug out that you know is not yours, and you still into the apartment and know this is not the scent of your apartment. It's no. So let's just say that we know that's bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So we'll wipe that out. So my thing, like, okay, my best friend, he was like, he said, bro, he said, he think it's like a lot of mafia conspiracy going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just think with how the witnesses got killed or whatnot. He sent me a video. I don't know if you seen this video, because when I got in your chat kind of late. And, you know, I'm a long time supporter of you, by the way. But you know,
appreciate it.
But when I got in kind of late, you know. So he was kind of like, did you see this video of when basically the judge, like when he came, like the witness that just got killed, like she kind of, did you see the video when they had the video clip of her when she was like, damn, I didn't think he was gonna come.
Nah. So
Like,
wait, you said the judge, like you said a male, you mean the female judge? Because it was
yes. The judge actually, like, it's so you know what?
You got Twitter? You got Twitter?
IG.
You got
And,
Twitter? You got Twitter, bro?
I do.
Send it me on Twitter, because then I can pull it up. I can't, you know, you can't check IG DMs on the computer, but if you send it to me on Twitter, I can click it right now and pull it up.
Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can even get that joint.
All right. Yo, Ricky Houston, man, y'all not telling me what's going on. These motherfuckers say they chopping it up right now and shit. Where the fuck are y'all at? I don't even see y'all in here.
Okay, good. Okay, boom. Let's see. Share link.
Is Topps World still in here, man, or what?
Let's see. Your Twitter is Tony D2Wild, right?
Yes, sir.
Tony D. Damn, your joint ain't coming up on my. I thought I was following you though, man. Let me see something.
What is yours? I can tweet you right now.
Okay.
What's good, Jaggy?
Let me go back here. I know this is horrible, bro. I'm not the biggest Twitter person, so I got to go ahead. Yeah. Get my info. Okay, yeah. My joint is Shalon. And you spell my name SHULON, and it's the number 617. So Shalon 617.
Got you. All right, I'm about to tweet you right now.
Okay.
And then you can just reply back to me. I just tweeted you.
Okay, bet.
And then reply back to me with that.
Bet. Okay. All right. So, all right, that's where I messed up at. So let me see. Let's try to get this joint in here. Okay, here we go. Share link. Direct message. All right, here we go. All right, I just sent that joint to you.
All right.
But yeah, man, sum it up, man. Like basically that video there that I'm gonna say this, bro. I told him, I said, you know what I believe, bro? Honestly, judging by her character, cause let's state this obvious too, right? Okay, you obviously fucking with a married man, right? That's number one, right? Whether, you know, police force or not, we all know it's dirty police out there, dirty cops or whatever, right? So it's kind of like you know what I'm saying? I like, bro, I believe what it is, honestly. Like how the brother like just jumped up and hugged her like that and just embraced her like that. It kind of seemed like to me like her and old boy probably had some dealings, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I believe. Well, that's why I was telling my best friend, I believe that they were fucking around and something went wrong, bro. I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, cause just when you look at the whole scenario of it, it's just weird, bro. Like, then how he jumped up. Yeah, you see that?
I'm reading I'm reading it. Hold on, let me show the chat. This motherfucker was in California?
Yeah.
The more I learn about the death of Joshua Brown, the more upset I become. There was an attempt on Brown's life in November of 2018. He was shot in the foot. Another friend was killed. A man was arrested for the incident, and another suspect remained at large. Josh was concerned that these people still meant harm him, so he was subpoenaed to testify against Geiger. He was conflicted. He wanted to do the right thing. Prosecutors told him he had information they needed to ensure the conviction. He, in turn, told prosecutors and in the court about the danger he felt he was associated with testifying in public trial. Ultimately, he decided that it was too dangerous. He left the state and was in California on the day the trial began. In fact, the day he was called to testify, he was still in California. Prosecutors hounded him, threatening to issue a warrant for his arrest if he didn't appear in court on day 2 of the trial. So he got on a plane, came straight from the airport to the courthouse. I believe he met the judge in her chambers on the record and reiterated his concern about testifying. That is why, during his first public appearance in the trial, the judge affirmed, "You have already been sworn and are still under oath." The court has mechanisms to limit the exposure of witnesses. They took steps to cut off cameras and instruct media to not report on an undercover cop that testified in Geiger's trial. Why weren't the same measures taken to protect Joshua Brown? Brown's testimony was powerful, but it was also duplicative. Nothing was he testified to couldn't have been brought into the other witnesses. It was worth his life. So this motherfucker left to California.
Yep.
So if he was that scared to leave to California, why the fuck would he still live in Dallas and be selling 12 pounds to some motherfuckers in goddamn Louisiana?
So, bro, so you know what that looked like? What that sound like to you? It sound like a whole conspiracy theory with the police department, basically, and some mafia shit. So that's why, you know, even with what I said, what I believe, that's why I kind of lean more towards what my best friend was saying. He was like, bro, I believe he was caught up in some mafia shit. His life was threatened. He didn't know how to get up out of it. And basically, the mafia paid the police to assassinate him or to kill him. I mean, think about it, bro. Look what you just read. And then when you play that video, look like, you see how she said that shit, bro? Like,
yeah.
Come on,
Hold
man.
on. I'm trying to get that shit where I can hear it. I couldn't. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm surprised he came.
Yeah.
The fuck you mean surprised he came?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would she even say that, bro?
I'm surprised he came because they about to murk his ass.
Yeah, because they were about to kill him, bro. Like, come on, man. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, this shit is, I'm thinking like this shit is really some hard deal, like mafia shit, like, or it's just a conspiracy, man. Like the police. Cause think about it, man. I tell you what, bro. I really believe the police killed this man or had something to do with it, bro. I just do. Like, it's just crazy how this man just automatically now he dies all of a sudden, and then now you reading that and shit. So
I just don't understand, how do you go from being involved in a murder case to selling 12 pounds the next day? I know I had to talk with Houston about this earlier today, but it just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't make, like as soon as I get out of court, like, all right, I'm gonna go sell 12 pounds real quick. Like, it just doesn't make sense.
And that's why at the end of the day, it's like.
And you already proved it to me. He was already scared. Like, he was in California. Like, So how the fuck, like, why the fuck would he even, why did he go back to California the day after this shit ended? Like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. Like, no, he went.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, hey, we might can say at the end of the day that hell, he might have knew he was about to die. He might have just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna write my own ship. I know they about to get me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and testify." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he might have looked at it like that, bro. Like, I know they're gonna get me. They're gonna get me regardless. So, fuck it. You know, I'm just gonna.
And then they said that this motherfucker had it to 12 pounds in his house. So
yes,
I know a motherfucker just got murked across from me. I know they're doing like stuff. Like, you think I'm really about to like have all this shit on me when I know the cops are like been asking me questions? They might pop up on me. I mean, I know it's trial at this point, so we're all past that, but still.
Yeah.
It's just,
you know, like, it's just, you're right. Overall, like, the shit just doesn't make it. Like I said, then when he sent me that shit, that video you just watched and that shit you just read, I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I couldn't fucking believe it, bro. Like, if that shit holds true, that just makes the whole shit look that much more darker. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, Tony, I don't want to hold you, bro, but I appreciate you, letting me chime in for a little bit, man.
For sure, no problem, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
All right.
So I don't know what happened with Ricky in Houston, but I think we should save that for a video itself. We'll do a video and have them two brothers come up and chop it up and talk it out. I don't know where the hell they went. They disappeared on us. But I want to go ahead and end it off here. Nikki's about to pull up. I'm about to get some food. We've been at the 2-hour mark. Zaya's live right now. I'm about to go check out Zaya probably for a little bit. I appreciate everybody who came through. Ricky B, Tops World, Casa Station. We got to get you on here too, bro. I know you wanted a lot. You had a lot to say. Shout out to Antoine Frazier as always too, man. Shout out to Ricky B for the donations. And thank you everybody who pulled up. KC, thank you. Chris NYC, Pete P in the building, Sean Corleone, NC 29 North. Huge shout out to the homie Action Atkins, my bad. And everybody who pulled up, man. There's a lot of you guys who was in and out. And I like you. I'm happy you guys enjoyed this. Maybe we do. Stanley, I still see you in the building too. I appreciate it. Michael D. We're gonna do some more. We're gonna follow up. Maybe we can start doing these every Wednesday or something. Today's Tuesday though, so if I was to go, that means I have to go live again tomorrow on these same topics. So I don't know. We'll figure it out and go figure. Chunky died. This nigga died. You see him? He heard me. Look, Chunky like, I ain't dead, nigga. Fuck you talking about? You dead? You dead, Chunky? You dead? You dead? Yeah, get the leg. He like, nigga, I ain't dead. But yeah, man, we gonna do it. We'll start it off next Wednesday, Pete, man. You got it right, man. You got the ideas, Pete. So I appreciate everybody who came through, man. Much love to everybody, man. It was a great podcast, and huge shout out to Ricky B for popping it off as always, man. We out, man. It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking out. Nikki's calling me. She about to kill me right now. Peace.